My name is DM Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. This is not Secrets of the Barrow Maze, though. That's Monday nights. Tonight, I am broadcasting live from Los Angeles with a very, very special presentation this evening. Tonight, I have a very brave adventurer who is here taking me on one-on-one, heads up, in Drow Hard. 3 stories of exciting adventure. So let me introduce my player this evening. Kate, welcome to the table. So glad to have you here.
Hi, it's good to be here.
Tell me about yourself.
Let's see. I'm an actor in Greg's play right now. Very Die Hard Christmas. I've been an actor for a while now. I've also played tons and tons of D&D, and I used to stream. So I kind of have a little bit of experience in all the little things that we're doing tonight. Die Hard, D&D, streaming, and then just general video games and nerdy shenanigans.
Absolutely.
Kind of thing.
Well, that is 100% the reason why I wanted you to be the one player in here tonight. Because you've got experience with all the above, and I'm so excited to have you here playing tonight. Tonight, in fact, yes, we do have a show running right now in Los Angeles. Kate is a very proud part of it, very wonderful part of it, incredibly talented performer here. Oh, don't. I've directed you for almost 2 months now, and you haven't killed me yet. That's big props, all right? She's currently playing Holly Gennaro in our production of A Very Die Hard Christmas. You can actually learn more about A Very Die Hard Christmas at theaterunleashed.org. Check that out right down there. That is where you can get tickets and information. Please come and check it out. We have 4 performances left, closing this Sunday at 7 o'clock. So either catch it now or hear about it later, folks. This is the 5th time we have mounted this production. First time with Kate, actually first time with this entire cast. And, it's first time since 2018, but this is a multi-award winning, critically acclaimed show with a brand new, absolutely electric cast, having a blast. And, I found a D&D adventure that's literally Die Hard for a solo adventure. And I was like, hey, Kate, you want to roll some dice and kill some monsters? And she's like, hell yeah. Yes. So, tonight I think we're going to have a good time with this. I'm very, very excited to get started. So without further ado, because there is a little bit of a timer on this adventure, let's go on ahead and jump right on in. Woo! All right.
I've got the chat bubbles open so I can respond to people.
Absolutely. I'm not always the best at catching chat as they come in. So if anybody in here wants to say hello or jump on, we are currently broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh, it looks like my Twitter didn't go through. No big deal. Or LinkedIn for that matter. All right, because the professional world needs to see this. Of course, I get paid to be a dungeon master. Why not? So, let's dive right on in.
Okay. Oh, quick question. Will all of the messages from all over the place come through Restream?
Yes, they will.
Oh, good. So I only need to worry about looking. So I love responding to people, so I will take care of that.
Fantastic.
Responding to chatters.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully I'm not going to be terribly embarrassed by a lack of viewers this evening. Hopefully we can garner a whole bunch, but we'll see what's up. So the cold wintry air on the deck of the airship blasts across your face, and you pull your coat around you even more snugly than it had been already. You are not used to an Arctic climate, but that is exactly what you're flying into. The things you do for love, you think, as you are, as you see that your airship is currently on approach. Up ahead in the growing twilight, the spreading dimness as the sun starts to go down over this Arctic wasteland, you do see torches outlining a landing pad, and offset from this landing pad is a welcome opening of a bay, almost like a cave, but with some very bright glowing light coming out of it. The light also reflects off of the glass of what looks to be some sort of enclosed watchtower. They have to be enclosed if they're going to be keeping watch out here, because otherwise they'd freeze to death, you muse. After taking up your husband's invitation to join him upon your return from your latest expedition, and adventure with your party, you decided to travel solo to go visit him at his research facility, where he currently works for the Nakatomi Nagatomi. They don't do trademark infringement in this game. The Nagatomi magical research facilities. Now, apparently, they didn't get too much into the details, but there's apparently some reason why that this facility has to be on the ass end of the earth, but nobody really wants to talk about it. So after several days' journey from your comfortable abode just outside of Waterdeep, you are finally in the frozen north of Baldur's Gate. Even you are way the hell up there, into places that only the gods and demons would go normally, and apparently some well-funded arcanists and researchers. Yes, indeed, Fluffy. Yeah, who heard anything about that? Not me, certainly.
Fluffy's here. Oh my god.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It's gonna get good here in a minute.
Hi, Fluffy.
You as the airship goes in on approach, you brace yourself not for the landing, but for the reunion that is sure to be bumpier than the trip up. You did not leave the situation with your husband on the best of terms. He took this job and informed you the fact that he was leaving your comfortable abode in Waterdeep while you were on a quest with your party. And you came back to an empty home. And after several months of some rather tense messages and sendings going back and forth, you agreed to come up and join him and see what this was all about at the annual holiday festival. The airship lands with a thud, and soon enough, you are escorted by the crew from the deck down through these cavernous doors into the waiting open bay. Once you step inside, you actually notice that the weather is quite temperate and pleasant. It's as if the winds cannot get through, nor the snow. It's all as if there is some sort of field around it, keeping the elements out. Very handy to have these kind of magics in this region, keeping everything regulated so you can exist on this level. If anything were to happen to it, I can't imagine how fast nature might take hold of this particular room. That's not foreshadowing or anything, I promise. Oh no. But as you look about, you see that you are in what looks to be like a warehouse level. You see a foreman's office up at the top, along with a staircase going up and around to it. You're looking about, and you actually do see a welcoming party for the delegates on this ship, including your husband. And standing directly in front of him looks to be a human woman. Long black hair tied back and up in a bun, wearing a very nice formal suit. She's probably about 5'2", 5'3", but you could tell just by her air and countenance that she is clearly the one in charge here. And she says, welcome, friends, to the Nagatomi facility. I am Josefina Takagi, your hostess this evening. Please find your family and friends and join us below as the party is about to get into full swing. And as soon as that happens, the lines break and the guests start to reunite with friends and loved ones that they haven't seen in a long time. And there he is, smiling at you, your husband, Harold.
Harold.
Looking a little grayer around the temples. His eyes look a little stressed out. You can see some dark rings under his eyes. He's been pulling some long hours very clearly, but he looks healthy, hale. And you just see him beaming at you as you walk in.
Well, I go up and talk to him. I say, hi, how have you been?
Hi. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I didn't think you were going to make it.
Yeah, well, I was able to catch the plane. I don't think I would miss it. It's been too long.
It has been. How was everything down in Chult, right? You were down there, something about raptors?
Yes, I was, same old, going after raptors, bandits, trying to put bad guys away. It's pretty important work.
Yeah. Well, when you're internationally renowned adventurer, I suppose that is the kind of thing that happens. So, missed you.
So, I missed you too.
Yeah. Do you want to want me to show you around a little bit? Take you downstairs, show you what we've been working
Sure.
on.
Yes. And I
Fantastic. Oh,
So real quick,
mhm.
I'm in roll 20 right now. How do I
Yeah.
roll the dice
Oh,
when
gotcha.
it
Okay.
comes to that?
Gotcha. When it comes to that, you can do just like in the chat box, you could do /R, then space, and then 1d20 plus or minus your modifier and hit enter, and it'll pop up. So I'll just do that like right now, like a 1d20 plus 1, and blam, it pops up, and I got a 15. I think I've disabled the animations on my end here just because it eats up a lot of RAM.
Mhm.
But you could do that, or you can go over to the toolbar on the left and select the kind of die that you want to roll. And then add. I think there's a way to. There you go. Oh, hey. Oh, show off. Nat 20 right out the gate. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, helps
And
you out.
then okay, so 20 and then how do you do modifiers?
Let's see
Or
modifiers
do the
here.
modifiers happen automatically? I know you put my character stats in.
I put your character stats actually in D&D Beyond, which is what I use to track characters, and I have something that links the sheets in like D&D Beyond to Roll20, but that's a whole separate thing.
Okay.
So, I've got your sheet up just for my reference,
I have my sheet
but
too.
yeah, but you've got your sheet too, and if you just do the /R command, you should be good for stuff. If that gets old, then have you played on? You haven't played on Roll20 before, huh?
I have, but it looked completely different. Everything was more like my character was in it and
Oh, gotcha.
everything was very automatic and all that. So
Got it. Okay. Well,
mhm.
there's nothing wrong with taking what you did on fast character or and throwing it into Roll20 as you go. You should have access to your sheet
Yeah,
under
I
the
have
sheets
it.
icon. So yeah, if you want to continue and fill that out, that's totally fine as we go. Just transfer it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Um, anyhow, he takes you down a set of stairs. He takes you over to the left end, the west end of the uh, of this floor, and down a set of long staircases. You think you go down about 3 or 4 flights of stairs. Oh, D&D Beyond 11 Roll20. Yeah, I'm with you, Fluffy. I that's why I try to stick everything in D&D Beyond with Beyond 20 to plug them two together, but it gets a little tricky sometimes. And Cupcake, thank you for joining. Appreciate having you here this evening. We got a lot of folks watching on Mastermind. That's dope.
Cupcake is actually me. I was responding to
Oh,
Fluffy.
I wasn't 100% sure, but I wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. All right,
No,
awesome.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so glad to have you both here, especially you, Kate, since it wouldn't be much of an adventure without you. Uh, but they take you downstairs to down a set of stairs into a little hallway, through a nice set of double doors into a rather ornate looking central room. And as I recall, that is. I'm going to put you right here. And
Oh, sorry.
that's all good. That is all good. And
Okay.
there we go. Let me put. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you're currently. No, I need to make sure that I'm not grabbing the wrong stuff. Yeah, you're currently in here in this room hanging out. This looks to be a very central ballroom type space. And let me grab my token vision, the vision for everybody else who is watching the game here online for when I share the screen. Let's go ahead and
Ooh.
do that. It's not terribly critical right now. But just imagine that this room right now is full of people, basically everybody that was here. Hey, Johnny, good to see you. No, I don't do Aussie accents. These are Chubman Drow this evening. Schnell, but we'll get into that.
Schnell. Everyone
They're not.
Schnell right now.
What does Schnell mean? Yeah. God, you guys are so fucking brilliant in this show. If you're in Los Angeles, you need to come and see A Very Die Hard Christmas. We're just going to say that over and over again until you show up. But in between plugs for that, let's continue on with this adventure. Yeah, let's see. This is number 12. This is a large facility, and this is a large room, and you actually see that there's kind of like, I want to say, like a welcoming kind of party atmosphere here. But you do see around the room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 large cylindrical chambers.
Mm-hmm.
And these individual chambers seem to be filled with a greenish liquid. And as you look inside, you actually see what looks to be humanoid figures inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah, Harold kind of looks over you and says, "Okay, try not to be weirded out." But among the other things that we do within this facility is that we actually work with arcanists and other, folks of magic and technology, and we are a facility that hosts clones and simulacra. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So this is kind of like the showroom where we show off our vault technology for clones and simulacra to keep them safe. So if someone were to fall, their clone would be in a safe place when reactivated. And the folks in here, these are just the money folks. That's why they're off here showing off. The really important VIPs are locked away elsewhere,
Mm.
But that's. So, matter of fact, if you look about here, some of the originals, the OGs, whose clones are in these very vats, are here this evening. And sure enough, you actually do recognize a few folks standing beside their clones, having sketches done and other mementos captured, and it's quite the party atmosphere. You could tell that the folks here that work at this facility have been isolated for quite some time, and to be reunited with anybody from the outside world, much less loved ones, is quite the pleasure. There's drinks going around and hors d'oeuvres. No moral implications to be wrestled with at all. Nope, none whatsoever. This is all perfectly legitimate.
Yes.
When you have enough money, you could do anything, including clone yourself in this game. So, you do see servant automatons coming out of a door to the south, and you see a flash of a kitchen on the other side, where clearly food preparation is going on, and some very nice classical style music is playing in the air. Yeah. Harold kind of looks over and says, I know we haven't had much time together. It's been it's been a long time since we've even just had a moment. I'd offer to show you my quarters, but we have roommates here. It's kind of a small facility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Such a shame.
I know. I mean, I've missed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but maybe if we sneak out a little bit later on, I'll put a sock on the door or something.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So after a little bit of time socializing and getting to know folks, you actually do meet. You are introduced to Josefina Takagi herself, and she is as every bit as fearsome and as inspiring and funny as you had heard tell, and she leaves quite the impression upon you. But after a little bit of drinking and after a long flight, you definitely need to excuse yourself for a few moments and freshen up. And the lines to the more public facilities are not inconsiderable. So Ms. Takagi immediately says, "Well, I have. You can use my room, my chamber, to freshen up after such a long trip. Anything for um, Harold's husband. Once again, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Gennaro." So, and he kind of like stops and, damn it, grunts a little bit at that, and Ms. Takagi just shoots him a slight glance, almost knowing, but not quite.
Bishop! Hi, Bishop!
Yeah.
Yes, it's a gender swapped Die Hard thing, Bishop.
Yeah.
That's one of my best friends of all time.
Oh, yay. Glad to
Mm-hmm.
have you here. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, you take a moment to excuse yourself, giving Harold a look that we're going to talk about this later.
Mm-hmm.
And you excuse yourself to this lovely, well, well-appointed room right here. Actually, that's the wrong way. I just dropped you a completely wrong way on the map. Lovely, well-appointed room right here. And you let yourself into the master suite restroom and proceed to splash some water on your face and think about this whole setup here and everything going on. It is kind of creepy and ghoulish a little bit that the technologies that you see on display here. It's not just the cloning; it's the automatons. It's the you are literally surrounded by all kinds of high end level magic that um, you're an adventurer. You've seen some stuff, but this is a lot of incredibly high powered arcana crammed into one space.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is that let me describe. The floors are stone, but the
Mm-hmm.
walls are some kind of metal or steel alloy. And even though you don't have any sort of like, or you know how to detect magic, but you didn't bother preparing that spell um, today. But even without that, you could just feel the magic radiating off of this building like everywhere. It felt like that from the moment that you stepped within the environmental bubble,
Mm-hmm.
you have felt like that there is a charge just going throughout everywhere. And you can only imagine the amount of wards and control magics and other things that are currently in play. Um, so it is, uh, it's quite the place. It's an awful lot. And the only times you ever really see this much concentrated magic in one place, it's almost never for a good reason.
Mm.
So your adventurer senses are kind of, I don't know, there's something bugging you in the back of your head. There's something wrong here, and it's got you on high alert. And it might just be the ghoulish nature of those clone vats on display in the middle of the fucking ballroom. Something. It's just something just doesn't sit right.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, now is that moment where you go, I wish I hadn't surrendered all of my gear.
I did?
Yeah,
Crap.
yep. They had you surrender all of your gear back on the airship. It's all safely stowed away. Allegedly, it's all safely stowed away on the ship, and it will be returned to you. But for the moment, yeah, you were asked to basically disarm and leave all arms and armor behind. Now, give me a sleight of hand check, real quick.
Sure. Let's see. Bear with me. Also, yes, Fluffy. The building is a giant lead box. That bodes well.
Indeed,
Um,
it does indeed bode real well.
Sleight of hand. So I have +3 to sleight of hand. Here we go.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, wait, that didn't add +3. No, it did. Okay.
Okay. Oh, did you just roll 3d20, or was that me?
I thought I rolled a d20 with
Oh,
a.
it looks like that rolled 3d20. Let's try uh,
I clicked the d20.
d20. All right. Let's okay, so I'm going to take the first roll, which was I'm going to take the
There we
net.
go.
Yeah, so 7. All right. Yeah, you tried actually sneaking your holdout crossbow in your in the leg of your breeches, and they, patted everybody down, and
Mm,
they kind of were like, "Really? Okay. I understand, miss, but please don't worry. This facility is perfectly safe, and everything is completely under control. You will not be needing this evening." And you could see that they locked it away in the security office at the main gate. So that your at least your hand crossbow and a set of bolts are there.
yeah,
Not that you're going to need it at all. Um, you know,
but
but
still.
yeah, and it's as you're musing on, oh damn, I wish I had my stuff, but like who's gonna need it at a fancy pants party like this anyway?
Hmm.
That you hear. Hold on, where's my description? Here we go. You've been about the party for just over an hour. You got introduced to Director Takagi. Uh, you're about to
Hmm.
return to the party when suddenly, echoing throughout the facility, a loud boom coming from above, followed by another one, and in quick succession. And this time you actually feel everything shift a little.
Mm-hmm. Like the magic?
Like the magic is holding everything in place, but something literally just rocked the mountain.
Okay.
And something bigger hit as well. And it's like in quick succession, boom, boom, and everything stops, and you actually see the lights, the magical lights throughout the whole place, kind of sizzle for a second, and it's like, what the hell just happened? And then you hear it,
Mm-hmm.
screams down the hall, shouting, loud shouting dries out cries for help. The shouting is in a tongue that you don't understand initially. Do you speak? What languages do you speak?
Let's see. I speak Common, Dwarvish, Giant, and Draconic.
All right. Yeah, you do not understand the language that is being yelled. You hear snow, 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 snow.
Of course I do.
Yeah, that's what it all sounds like. And before you have a chance to react, you you sneak up to the door to the chamber that you're in,
Mm-hmm.
and give me a stealth check real fast.
Okay.
All right. 16.
16
All
for
right.
those of you looking and watching at home.
Yep. 16 for the folks watching at home. You peer through the door
Mm-hmm.
to this hallway, and let me see. GM info. Dynamic
Oh,
lighting.
Fluffy, we're going to save the wealthy capitalists. That's my husband you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yes. Towards the end of the hall, you see what looks to be a large, intimidating form in black armor with a heavy crossbow in hand and a large, angry-looking greatsword strapped to their back,
Okay.
marching down the hallway, kicking the doors open to the quarters and pulling people out. Other revelers, some in various states of undress, taking and celebrating a little too seriously. They are going down the hallway in your direction. You think you probably have a few seconds before they get to your room. What do you do?
Okay. I cast Hunter's Mark on that person real quick.
Okay. Cool. I don't think there's a save on Hunter's Mark, so that's totally cool. Hunter's Mark, yeah, within 90 feet. You cast it as your bonus action, and what do you want to?
Okay.
So you do that, and you have an action and a move action right now.
Okay. So then I think, if I need to perceive, is there like a frying pan, cast iron skillet in this kitchen I'm looking through?
Let's see. All right, give me an investigation check to see what you can find in the bedroom here, real quick, or in the bathroom for that matter.
Okay. Investigation +3. 17.
17. Okay. Here's what you find. 10, 11. Here we are. Okay. It's a lavishly decorated room. It's the most lavish in the whole complex. It's a comfortable queen-size bed dominating the northern wall, flanked by a pair of intricately carved nightstands. A tall wardrobe holds all of Josefina Takagi's clothing, and a portrait of her hangs on the eastern wall, something that is, very clearly done by a master artisan. A simple desk stands against the south wall. Besides the desk, there's a small shelf cluttered with books. Many of the books detail the science of cloning and the clone spell, as well as various uses of simulacra. Inside the door to the south is the bathroom, and where exactly are you looking?
Oh, I was looking down the hall. Let's see. It seems like there's a kitchen in between
Area
the
9.
bedroom and the hall. So I just wanted to grab. Here's what I want to do. I want to grab a frying pan and hide
Uh-huh.
under the bed and wait for the bad guy to come to me.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if there's no
Fantastic.
frying pan, then I have another plan. But we'll see what's up.
You know what? I will actually say that in the kitchen area here, this is the common kitchen, the common area for the facility. You make an excellent stealth roll, so you are quickly and quietly maneuvering your way through this space. You do find a large kitchen knife. You also find a mop or a broom that you can actually snap the head off and use as a quarterstaff.
Okay.
And you do find, uh, you do find a frying pan that you can use as a blunt object. Now, you don't know what good that'll do against plate mail, but you basically have a quarterstaff, a dagger, and a club. Um, yeah.
Okay. By the way, the Saint Isaiah is my husband, Isaiah.
Oh,
Hi,
yay!
Isaiah!
Hey!
Kate, please turn your character. Fluffy, I'm John McClane, but a woman. I'm Jane
Even
McClane.
even
So,
better.
yes. Almost the whole gang is here. Okay, so
Yeah.
how big is the knife? You know what? I take the knife.
It's good enough to count as a dagger. How about that?
Yes.
Also, you do look around, and as you look up, you see an air duct.
Okay.
And there is a vent positioned uh, right here over one of the dining tables.
Event
Okay.
positioned over one of the dining tables. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab the knife and
Yeah. So
you
if,
know
if
what?
you were if you were to climb up, that's what you would see. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put that back on the GM layer. I have a whole separate map for if you go up there. That's a whole different thing.
Uh-huh.
But just so you know that there is an air duct with a vent above you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind. So all I'm gonna do is, if I can move my character, I'm just gonna
You should be able to move your token.
put
Yep.
here
There you go.
and just wait. You know what? I move over there, I grab one of the cups, and I just kind of like throw it a little bit further to distract the bad guy, so to get his attention. I hide behind the corner with the knife and I wait for him to show up.
Got it. Okay, so you're gonna deliberately try to. All right. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, shit. This is how that's gonna go. All right. Did I emphasize the heavy crossbow and the great sword? I just want to make sure I did. That's
Promise?
yep. Um. All right.
So
This is
on him, so I get an extra d6. I'm gonna have to pull up a notepad. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have so many windows open, it's not even funny. I thought D20 was supposed to make my life easier.
right. Oh, wait a minute. This has got the wrong. It's got the whole Turtle Tony party in here, and that's a different game. I have to manage my characters. We're gonna go. This is Drow Hard, not Barrow Maze. There we go. And cool. I forgot to mention the Uzi. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? All right, Kate. Give me an initiative check. You're gonna get surprise round, so you'll get one round to act. But give me an initiative to start.
Okay. Come on. Oh, where's my +2 initiative? Where? Okay, that's where that's hiding. Okay. Initiative is D20 plus 5. I like that.
All right.
24.
Holy shit. Okay, so 24.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And also, because you are a Gloomstalker, first off, you do think make a wisdom check real fast.
Okay. Oh, Bishop, you rolled a 25. Bishop, are you rolling at home? Are you rolling along at home? Did you say wisdom? Okay.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Let's see. Strength.
21.
21. Okay. You know what? You also see what looks to be a stone positioned about mid-height next to the door. You recognize this. You saw somebody using it earlier. If you swipe your hand down on it, it actually it turns down the light in the room.
Okay. I also turn the lights down or off because I have very good dark sight.
Yep, you have very, very good dark vision, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So when I roll my 21 to, oh no, that was you. When I roll my 7 on hearing the my perception check to hear the sound, I immediately fall for the deception here. And why can't maps background object? Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Aw, Fluffy, that's so sweet. Have a good time at work.
Um, all right. So as you come, as you hear the rumbling, the pounding of heavily armed footfalls, uh, the room goes dark, and they stop and they look about. You can actually see that this figure does not see you.
Mm-hmm.
I might add that because this room is in darkness right now, your Gloomstalker ability to blend in with the darkness against creatures with dark vision kicks right in. So you are effectively invisible against them right now.
Okay.
So they present themselves, and that you have caught them in unawares. What do you want to do?
Okay. So bear with me because I've never been very good with keeping all of the modifiers in mind, but here's basically what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to sneak up from behind and stab them in the neck with the knife that I have.
Okay.
I know I've got Hunter's Mark on them, which is an extra d6 of damage. And
Mm-hmm.
then let's see, whatever the knife would be. Is that another d6?
That it would be a dagger, so that would actually count as a D4. However,
Okay.
as a Gloomstalker, you have what is the term here? Dread Ambusher. So not only do you have a bonus to your initiative, which is already factored in, I believe that should be
Mm-hmm.
that you have Dread Ambusher. At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you
Mm-hmm.
take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. And if that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon damage's type. So,
Okay, so a D6, a D4, and a D8.
yeah.
Okay.
And you have advantage because you can see them and they can't see you.
Okay, so how much of an advantage modifier would that be?
That's roll 2d20 and take the higher roll for your attack. So,
Okay.
with a dagger, right now, I just took the let's see, dagger. That's going to be a +6 to hit. So you roll 1d20 +6 twice.
Wait a minute. A D6, a D4, and a D8 walk into a bar. But it's when you step on the D4 is when you die.
Yeah, the
Pain.
D4 is the evil one, dude. Like that's like Legos don't hurt as much as D4s.
Thanks, Bishop. It's true. D4s are the worst. Okay. Everyone
Yep.
shut up. No, not you, Greg. You're fine.
All right.
That's
Cool.
just
Thank
my
you.
aggressive nature. So
I love
I
it.
need to roll
And you wonder why you got cast as Holly. I'm saying. So,
I need to roll 2d20s plus what modifier?
you roll 1d20 +6 and roll it twice.
Okay, 1d20 plus 6 and roll it twice. So we've
Yep.
got
Holy shit. All
so
right,
a
you didn't.
23 and a 22, everybody.
All right, 23 and a 22. Okay, so right out the gate, yeah, you beat the armor class of 18 and just shank right in the neck. Go on ahead and roll a D4, a D6, and a D8 +3.
Okay, +3 to all. Ignore that. +3 to all of them, or
No, just the D4 +3 plus the D6 plus the D8. So
D4. Okay, D4 +3.
all right.
Plus the D6 plus the D8.
Okay. So, right out the gate here, I see 4, 10, 12 points of damage. Now this guy is pretty beefy. So you stab them and and you actually do slice across the neck, and they back and yell out with surprise. And they move to lash out. However, you do have the drop on them, and you are the first to act now that we are out of the surprise round. However, you don't get the bonus of you don't get your Gloomstalker ambush bonus on this one, so you'll just get the D4 plus the D6 if you hit this time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So go on ahead, and it is your turn now. Again, what do you want to do?
Okay. Oh gosh. Are they surprised and distracted and hurt and all that? We got cats. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody shut up.
Yay,
We got Harley.
Hi,
Hey,
Harley.
baby girl. I'm playing D&D.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yes, she is. She
I'm
loves.
gonna blow her up on the screen here for a second so everybody can see the
Hi,
glory that is
Harley.
Harley. Hi, honey.
When I used to stream, everybody watched Harley grow up from a
Oh,
kitten to a full-grown cat, and there's still clips on my old streaming channel.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, when we start really murdering people, Mr. Bailey might show up and put in an appearance.
Oh.
He loves being here when there's chaos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that.
Okay.
All right.
So I am going to try to steal the crossbow from him. Her.
Okay.
Them.
All right. So if you're going to try and do that, I want you to do a grapple check, which is going to be athletics versus either their athletics or acrobatics. And I'm going to give you advantage on this because, again, you have caught them completely off guard and you have actually slashed them in the neck. So, you can roll this with advantage. So for your athletics, that's going to be D20 plus 4. Roll it twice, take the better roll.
Okay.
And I get disadvantage on my attempt to resist it because of the fact that not only do you have surprise on me, but you are literally invisible to me in this space.
Yes.
So yeah, that doesn't help anybody. That does not help me.
19. Oh boy.
19. Okay, I might have a shot here. Let's see
Yeah.
how this goes.
Okay.
And then I actually, this is disadvantage. That's right. I have to roll it twice. 11. So, you shoulder them out of the way. They grab their neck with one hand. With the other hand, you actually kind of like crack them in the grab the crossbow with one hand, crack him in the wrist with the other, snap it around, and give me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Okay. So dexterity save, that would be a D20 plus 6?
Yeah, D20 plus 6.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, she flopped.
It's okay. She flopped. You do that.
18.
18. Yeah, you actually do manage to grab it, and you got your finger on the bang switch. You wanna pop them off with your multi attack?
Yes, I do.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so a crossbow, that is. So D&D Beyond won't let me look at it anymore unless I log in, and I'm not going to do that. So crossbow is a D. What kind of crossbow is this? D6.
This is a heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. Okay.
Yep. And I'm keeping track of your inventory here real quick too. There is one bolt loaded into this thing. You have a +8 to hit, and it's going to do a D10 plus 3 if you successfully shoot them.
Okay, so 1D10. Did you say +8 to hit? Okay, we'll just do.
Yeah, so roll a D20 plus 8 twice.
Okay.
Because you still have advantage on this. This is sick. 23 and a 19. Yeah, 23. Both of them beat the AC. Jesus, Kate, you're just like,
yeah, it does.
You're unstoppable tonight. Okay, so far, go on ahead and roll a D10 plus 3 for your damage.
Okay, so it's a heavy crossbow. D10 plus 3, but then I also have Hunter's Mark on them, which is a
+6, or no, a D6, plus a D6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
so that's D10 plus a D6 plus 3.
Plus a D6, and I just want to make sure. Okay, so we've got a D10 plus 3. Okay.
All right.
And
so
then
that's 10 right off the bat, and then another 2.
12.
Another 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, you have knocked them down to almost half health in the first two in the first basically effective round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
They stumble backwards, not knowing what the hell to make of things. Like they immediately are taken aback, and they're going to 5, 10. You want an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Yeah, you could take an attack as they're leaving your threatened range. Yeah, they're staggering backwards.
Okay. What's attack of opportunity again?
So basically, you're gonna get a free attack on them as they go. The heavy crossbow is currently spent, and you don't have any ammunition. They do, but I'm going to say that you still have the dagger in the offhand if you want to take a slash at him real fast, and you'll get if you hit him, you get your hunter's mark damage with him.
Okay, so if they're trying to run away, I'm going to come back up and still try to stab them in their neck again, probably in the back to sever their spine. So
gotcha. Now, just Jesus Christ. All right. No, what they're doing is this is literally like you have the opportunity to take a quick slice here. This isn't like another turn, so this is just a quick attack as they are moving backwards away from you.
Oh, no, I throw the knife to stab him in the back as they leave. That's much more cool. That's the attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, go on ahead and roll it.
Okay, that would be a what is it? A D6? Okay, D20 plus what again?
It's a D20 plus 6.
Okay.
And you have advantage.
18.
All right, 18 meets it, and 14 does not, but 18 will hit. Go on ahead and roll a D4 plus 3 plus a D6.
D4 plus 3 plus a D6. And that's just from throwing the knife.
Yeah, you as they go, you chuck it, and it actually sticks them like between where the pauldron meets the chest plate. It actually gets them right in the shoulder, which is hilarious because they were actually reaching up to grab their greatsword off of their back, and you got them like right in the armpit as they were doing it, and that kind of brings them up short for a moment. So that's 13 damage. Holy shit, Kate. You're just destroying this guy. Before they even have a chance to get a round off, they pull the dagger out from their arm. They draw their greatsword, and knowing that they're getting rocked pretty hard here, the whole area plunges into magical darkness. And you can actually hear the sound of footsteps retreating down the hallway. And the yelling, "Schnell! Schnell! Schnell!" So they are going to do a full withdrawal at this point because they're getting their asses rocked. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So you... as I mentioned, darkness, and you can't, it looks like that, you have dark vision, but this is clearly magical darkness that they have cast in this area. And as a result, you are not able to get, your vision can't get through it. Let's see. So we're going to do 5, 10, 10, right about there. All right. And there. So, and yeah, you cannot unfortunately see through that. But for the moment, you've managed to get yourself a moment's respite. Down the hallway, you can actually hear more chaos, screaming, yelling. It sounds like the whole place is currently besieged, and yeah, you've got some decisions to make real fast here. You know that you have no armor. You now have a heavy crossbow, which is great. Hey, that's dope. Yeah. But you have no armor, and you have no ammunition for said heavy crossbow, and you have a couple of improvised weapons.
Yeah.
So you are currently in the kitchen. You feel like you've gotten most of the useful things out of this room. There is a door to the south that you see. You can go back into the bedroom, or you can try venturing down the hallway, pursuing this heavily armored drow that you were just beating the ever-loving shit out of a moment ago. Yeah. So they are choosing to disengage, which means that hypothetically, I would give you your ambush again if you were to go after them. Yeah. Yeah. But I will say that the hallway, while the kitchen was not illuminated, the hallway is. So that kind of evens the playing field.
Okay. I'm going to go after the drow and try to finish it off.
Okay, fantastic. So you're just going to go plunging straight through the darkness?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So with that, you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, you come out, and this the drow is literally right there, having drawn its sword, but it has its back to you. It has stumbled away, and yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay.
You come out of the darkness right on top of it.
Okay. I try to stab it in the neck again.
Jeez. All right, go for it. Just straight attack roll this time.
Straight attack. Okay. So that's a D20 with no modifiers.
No, that is a D20 plus 6. You just don't have advantage. You know what? I'm going to give you advantage on this because you're coming out of the darkness from behind, and it might not think that you're pursuing.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm going to give you advantage. Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. 24. Holy fucking cats. All right. Yeah. All right. Go on ahead and roll your damage. That's a D6, D8, D4 plus 3.
A D6.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you can't use the dagger because the dagger you already threw it. So this time
it's still in them. So can I
Well, they pulled it out, but they might have it in hand at this point, or they dropped it in the darkness. You're not quite sure, but it is not available to you. But you do have the quarterstaff, and you do have the
frying pan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I use the frying pan. So
Got
that's
it.
a D6 plus. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
It's frying pan and
D6 is it'll be the club is actually a D4 plus 1 damage, so basically the same, and plus 4 to hit, but you still managed to hit it, even 22 versus the 24. So go on ahead and roll the D4 plus the D6 plus the D8 plus 1.
Okay. All right. D4, D6, D8 plus 1.
All right, 1, 3, 5, 6 points of damage. Not quite as glorious as before.
Yeah.
But you do manage to connect. At this point, you notice that they have actually pulled their greatsword out and turned to face you, and they have murder in their eyes as well as blood just running all over them. You do see that this figure does not wear a helmet, and you notice that this plate armored clad warrior is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Skin is black as pitch, white as pure as the hair is white as the driven snow, shining blue eyes just filled with murder. And she says, I'm going to enjoy cutting you to pieces. And she burned that already. Plus 5 to hit. 21 will get you. So you're going to take, really? Okay. She slashes at you with the greatsword, and only hits you for a staggering 6 points of damage. You take a hero wound to the shoulder as you bravely duck out of the way. So it reduces you from 44 to 38. They do have a second attack though, and that's going to hit. That's a 17, and that's for 8 points of damage. So slice, and you actually do take some wounds here. You're down to 30 hit points, but it is it looks like now that she's actually drawn some blood, she's interested in sticking around and finishing this thing out.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It's your action.
Okay.
And I need you to make a concentration check real quick. Sure. Actually, 2 of them. One is hold on a second, because to maintain Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. Yeah. Concentration.
10 or half the day. 2 of the 2 DC 10 checks.
2 DC 10? What?
Yeah. So roll D20 plus your Constitution.
Okay.
So D20 plus 2. You got to roll it twice and beat difficulty 10. Right. So the first hit, you kind of like back a little bit and stagger back, but the second one is a little bit more severe, and as a result you can actually feel you lose your focus on maintaining the Hunter's Mark spell, and it blinks off. So now suddenly shit's looking like it's getting real.
Okay.
Yep.
Will I try to hit again with the frying pan?
All right, go for it.
Okay. So I don't have Hunter's Mark anymore, so it's just a 1d20 to hit.
D20. It's a D20 plus 6, plus 4 to hit, but you're gonna only do a D4 plus 1 if you hit.
Right.
Yep.
Plus 4 to hit?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. D20 plus 4.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, dirty 20. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. So that's a d4 plus.
Plus 1.
Okay.
5 points of damage. All right.
Oh.
They are bleeding profusely. You think that you actually are with you kind of like duck around their blows, taking some shots as you go, but you get in close and you crack them across the face with the frying pan, and you can actually see their bell ring, and cumulatively they're on Rubber Leg Street right now. They are not okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think one more solid shot might actually do the trick here. Oh, I also forgot something, because you shot them with their own bolt. Oh yeah, hold on a moment. Let's see, Constitution 15. Okay, so got it. All right. So they managed to fend off their own poison. But yeah, you can see that the bolt that you shot them with is still in there, and you can actually see it dripping black ichor. That is definitely not drow blood.
Interesting.
The bolt is covered in it. So
okay.
Let's get this back over. Oh, did I leave them? I left them on the damn GM layer because there we go. Now let's put them back on the right layer so people can see what the hell's going on here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's their turn now. Do you want to take a move or a bonus action?
What? Sorry?
You can take a move. You can move, or you could take a bonus action. Oh no, you did move because you chased after them and caught up with them.
Yeah.
And then and then they attacked, and now you attacked again. So you have a movement and a bonus action left. That is what you have.
Can I want to take the bolt out of them and use it.
Okay. Cool. So give me an athletics check to see if you can grab onto it.
You mean acrobatics?
Actually, let's call it sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand.
You have a +3 on that. That's pretty good.
I do.
Yeah.
Crap.
No. You actually do grab onto it, but it's so slick, dripping with drow poison that it with your bare hand that it kind of matter of fact, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to make you that's got to get into your bloodstream in order to be effective. It's not a just you touch it and you're in trouble poison. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you do not successfully get a hand on the bolt, but so you have a little bit of movement, but you also know that if you start moving, they're probably going to take an opportunity attack on you, and why give them any sort of advantage at this point? They are yelling loudly at this point, but their yelling is probably you think that their yelling might be getting drowned out with all of the chaos and everything else going on. So they're going to take a swing.
Ugh.
Let's see.
In my mind, with every attack, Jane bonks the drow with the frying pan, not the mama.
Oh, that's classic. Oh my god. All right, and then
frying pans. Who knew?
Yeah. The first slice is going to get you. The second slice is not.
Okay.
So yeah, that's going to be a whopping 12 damage off the greatsword this round.
Oh God.
Yeah. You are that one hurt like hell. And they got a little overconfident with the second swing though, and they have presented themselves for an attack. So go on ahead and take your shot. Let's see if you could finish this.
Okay. D20 plus 6.
Yep.
Hey.
Meets it. All right. Yeah, you connect. Go on ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah. With a satisfying crack, you bring the frying pan down on their skull, and you actually feel the skull crack and cave in a little bit with the
Oh,
shot.
lovely.
And they immediately, like a puppet with its ropes cut, strings cut, just immediately fall to the ground, prone with a loud clang.
Yes.
They are, and you actually see a pool of blood forming under their skull, where it has been cracked. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
I take their armor and their weapons and everything off of their body.
Cool. The plate, they are in full plate. Now, this plate mail, unfortunately, A, too heavy for you to wear. You're not proficient with it. But
Okay.
B, it's going to take a full 10 minutes to get them out of there. You can, however, grab the great sword, the heavy crossbow. Well, you already have the heavy crossbow, but you grab the great sword. You get your dagger back. The darkness spell goes away, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because that was actually something that they were concentrating on. So the spell is no longer in effect. And
Fluffy. Meets it, beats it.
beats
Thank
it,
you.
beats it. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Harley.
I'm going to move you just for a second as I delete the. There we go. Delete that and go back here. By the way, the floating dot that is following you around, that's a token I put on for camera view for everybody who's watching on the shared screen here. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what that is. That's my floating eye of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so this way you don't. This way people don't watch the DM's view on screen. Now I should mention real quick. There are a number of you see bedrooms, so like quarters. There's doors. There's 5 doors along the north wall that were pointed out to you clearly as quarters for the science crew.
Mm-hmm.
And on the south side, on the south wall, there are 2 doors in the hallway marked supplies.
Okay.
So you now have a great sword. You have the heavy crossbow. You have 19 bolts coated with drow poison,
Okay.
and yeah, because the one that actually went in and pierced your bad guy uh,
Yeah.
is not usable at this point. Um, and uh, what do you want after you loot the body? What do you want to do with it?
Okay. I take the body and put it in a supply closet and also check out the supply closet to see if anything useful is there. Oh,
Fantastic.
and I also want to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Copy that. Give me an investigation check real quick as you look in the um, in the supply closets.
Sure. 16.
16. Cool. So you actually find in. Do you go to the one the supply closet closest to you, or the one at the other end of the hallway?
Um, the one closest to me.
Closest to you. Got it. All right. So you go here and dynamic lighting. I'm going to. No, I don't want to delete that. I want to delete. Why does it keep trying to delete my players? That's my job. There we go. Yeah, you come in and see this supply closet. Inside here, you actually see mops and brooms, which in a pinch, could work as quarterstaffs. But more importantly, you see a bag with a red or a brown satchel with a red cross on it.
Okay, I take the satchel.
Okay, inside the satchel, you open it up real quick. You see a proper healer's kit, 3 potions of healing and 3 vials of antitoxin.
Okay, well, I
Yep,
don't cast Cure Wounds on myself. I just take a potion.
got it. Okay, cool. And that would be 2d4 plus 2. So go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Six.
So you get 6 hit points back. Um, are now down to 2 potions of healing, 3 vials of antitoxin, and 1 healer's kit. The healer's kit, I have a house rule that the healer's kit's normally only used for stabilizing people.
Okay.
But in my house rules, when you take a short rest, well, actually, you can use a healer's kit instead of a short rest and heal back 1 hit die of hit points. So, or yeah, one hit die. So of your class. So you could use a charge in the healer's kit, which comes with 10 charges, and get 5 hit points back. Also, I need to verify one thing real quick. Hold on, let me look in the adventure notes. This would have been so much easier if I didn't forget my damn note cards. But primer, my bad guys, where are they? Here they are. Perfect. Got it. I should also point out that as you are looting the body and sticking this poor individual into the closet as potentially their final resting place, you hear in a pocket on their belt a mumbled "Snell, snell, 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 snell." And you look inside and you find what looks to be a multi-use sending stone.
Okay. I take the sending stone.
All right.
Of course.
Yep. Now give me a perception check, because
Okay.
you know that it probably won't be long before people start looking for this heavily armored individual who's clearly one of the heavies of the group.
Mm-hmm.
You've hidden them away.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Yeah. Give me a perception check and then tell me what you want to do.
Yep. Okay. 18.
18. All right. Yeah, as you are listening and looking about, you don't see anybody in the hallways. You know that you can go back into the rooms that you were in, and hide out. But it sounds like that the chaos that you heard down back towards the main room that everybody was partying in earlier has died down. It sounds like instead of screaming and yelling now, it sounds like silence, and you can actually hear a voice. You can't make out what they're saying, but you can hear a voice saying something, sounding rather officious, like they're commanding the room, and it does not sound like Josefina Takagi.
Okay. Well, I am going to go back into the kitchen. Oh,
Okay.
first of all, my hit points, I think I have 36 now.
Yes, you should have 36. I will go on ahead and 36. Well, you were 18. Did you account for because you took an additional 12 from that shot, so that would have put you at 18. So you got 6 more, so you're at 24 now.
Okay.
Instead of 30.
24.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yep, sorry about that. Yeah, it is a little unnerving.
That's fine. I take another potion of healing.
Okay, cool. Go on ahead and roll that up.
And that is D4.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
6.
Another 6. So you're at 30 proper.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You as you drink it up, you actually feel the gut wound that you took staunching itself and kind of like sealing back up almost magically. Yeah. And yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I hop in.
You got your breath.
I crawl into the air ducts.
All right. Normally I would require an athletics check, but I'm going to say that you managed to take the time to do it successfully right now. I would only make you do the athletics check if you are if it's a time sensitive thing at this point. So you are now up in the air ducts, and let me get camera view here. Yeah, there you go. And Tony is deceased. Cool. All right, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the left? Do you want to go to the right, or do you want to go south?
I'm going to Would it be perception? I want to hear where the. Do I remember where the all the horrible noise was coming from the party?
Yeah. As you look, you can see that the way west bends south, and the way south, once you get to a certain junction, actually bends to the west. So you think that, and actually, give me a wisdom check real fast.
Sure. Wisdom.
All right.
10.
Yeah, you do actually remember feeling and seeing, feeling the air moving about the space and looking up in the main chamber and seeing a rather large air grate and the air duct work. So you know that if you probably head in that direction, roughly, you're going to wind up in a space where you can follow and identify things.
Okay. Which direction did I decide on again?
I mean, you can go west or south. Those will take you in the general direction of where things are.
Okay. I will go west.
All right. You go west, and eventually you come and it takes a left turn.
Okay. I do a perception check down the. Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry about that.
No, it's
yeah.
fine.
Do you want to do a perception right there?
No,
Yeah.
let's keep going to the.
Okay. Yeah, you get to that first grate and you don't hear anything directly around you, and you don't see anything. The
Okay.
hallway is lit. You could tell you're at the end of the hallway where you were first fighting.
Gotcha.
Now, keep going south, and as you come south here, you see that you open up to a larger grate on the ground, and also to your left is a service ladder. Now, this service ladder looks like it goes both up and down,
Okay.
ascending 35 feet roughly, and you can actually see that. By your math and best guesstimate, it probably takes you back up to the arrival level.
Mhm.
And looking down, you don't know how many floors this facility is, but it looks like it goes down about a good 30, 40 feet down to another level.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to do a perception check through the grate to see what's going on in the main room.
Okay. Let's see.
And that is 5. Ugh, 11.
Yeah. You can hear faint voices coming down the hall further, coming down from the air duct further. So do you want to head in that direction where you hear the voices from? It sounds like they're coming from this grate that you see over here.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Crawl, 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 crawl.
Crawl, 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 crawl. Fantastic. Yeah. You look and you hear what sounds like a number of voices in the main room. 12.
Go west, young man. Thanks, Bishop.
Yep.
So, funny thing, Greg, Bishop of Siloam, he actually knows Will in real life.
Oh, no shit. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, you got to come see the show.
He can't. He's across the country in what? New Hampshire? Connecticut? I forget.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, he's a travel nurse.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Let me see. You actually see as you go through as you look through the vents, you see a trio of figures looking like that they are looking at the vats, the tubes, the clone containers, and you could see one of them kind of like, it's tough to see through the air grating, but you can see one of them fiddling with something at the foot of one of the chambers.
Okay.
Or the cylinders, pardon me. Yeah.
Okay. So how many bad guys are there?
There are 3 in this room.
3 in this room, and what do they all look like?
2 of them are in chainmail, armed with short swords and hand crossbows. The other one is has a bow. The one that is kneeling at Oh, that's okay. Cool. Yeah, the one that is kneeling has a satchel around their wrapped around their shoulder, and they are or satchel over the shoulder. They have a short bow, a quiver full of arrows, and a pair of long sword
Hmm.
on their waist. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I take some time to dip my crossbow bolts in drow poison.
Okay. Yeah.
All of
Since
them.
you actually took them from since you actually took these bolts from the knight, the drow knight that you slew, um, they the they all come pre-poisoned. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So hey, bonus. Now, let me see. I'm gonna roll something real fast.
Oh, thanks, Joel. You're in their spirit every night.
Yeah.
You are.
Okay. You can hear something chattering. It sounds kind of faint. Uh, like even for this room, it doesn't sound like the figure's talking, but you hear something kind of muffled, and you see one of them reach into a satchel on their waist or a pouch on their waist and pull out what looks to be a stone, very much like what they have, what you have in your pocket now.
Yeah.
Um, and actually, you you hear snow, 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 and
Hmm.
this one picks up theirs and snow, 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 snow. Moments later, in your own pocket, you hear snow, 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 Tony, snow, snow, snow,
Hmm.
snow, snow, Tony,
Tony.
Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, as if someone is being called.
Right.
Now, this is area 12. All right, 1 second.
Okay.
And edit this because you already killed Tony.
Oh,
To-
that's who I killed.
Tony's already dead. Yeah, you can hear that. You can hear a name being called out over and over as they're trying to get Tony to respond. Um,
Okay, that's what they're doing. I probably should have added drow to my list of languages, but I didn't know.
that is okay. That is, I mean, that is okay. But let me see, wisdom. Well, that ain't gonna do it. What? Yeah, as you are, as you hear the stone going off in your pocket, you see two of them. Their ears kind of perk up and they start looking about the room,
Hmm. Okay.
like
I
they hear
take
something. Mhm.
right, right. I I don't know what to do. Um, I'm just gonna go aggressive. I'm gonna see if I can shoot one of them with a poison-tipped crossbow from the air duct. Oh wait, no. First, I put Hunter's Mark on. I don't know, the
Good lord,
second one.
I like the fact that you're just like fuck it, going scorched earth with everything. I mean, like that is a choice and that is a bold one. Um, yeah, okay,
I have
Jen.
no charisma, so I can't talk my way out of things. Okay, this is
I mean, if John had as much balls as you do right now, this would have been a lot shorter movie. Is all I'm saying.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah. So the vent is not big enough for you to shoot through,
Mhm.
but if you were to uh, bust it open using, I would say you could bust it open with your move action. You could lean out of it and shoot down and get some partial cover from that.
They have crossbows themselves, right?
They do, but they are not prepared. You can actually see them looking about. You would have surprise on them, and also I might add, you you would have cover, and you would have the advantage of the Gloomstalker Assault ability. So you get advantage on the initiative, and these guys look a hell of a lot squishier.
Mm.
It's just that they've got a numbers advantage on you, but they do not look nearly as robust
Mhm.
as the enemies that you just fought. Um, that being said, they do have a numbers advantage, but you have advantage of surprise,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, so it's up to you, whatever you want to do. But yeah, you can't shoot through the vent, but you could. I would say that you could use half your movement to bust it open and then you can pop out and start popping off from above. They're currently looking around, looking in the hallways, and looking around the facility, calling out, Tony. You know, they're clearly looking for their friend. And matter of fact,
you know, I could also use disguise self as Tony and drop through the come out and meet them. But I don't speak Drow, so that might be a
they are clearly speaking some variety of you estimate that it's probably undercommon, which you are not fluent in at all. However, one of them, you hear them all talk to each other, and one of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One of them leaves the room, so now it's just two of them. One of them has clearly like gone off with intention to find their erstwhile companion.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to shoot one of them with my crossbow. It is poison tipped. Let's see. I'm not sure what the stats for a heavy crossbow are. Oh, 1d10 plus 3 plus a d6.
Yeah, plus a d6. Plus you get your additional d8 on the surprise because of your Gloomstalker.
Okay.
So, all right. Do you want to shoot the one with the pouch, or do you want to, the one with the bag, or do you want to shoot the one in the chainmail?
I'm going to shoot the one with the bag. So that's a d20 plus, and I've hunter's marked him.
Yep. Okay, the one with the bag. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
So that is cool. All right. What? Yeah, you bust open the grate.
Yeah.
You pop out of it. Surprise, motherfucker! And you start blasting. By the way, because you have crossbow expert, you actually do get multi-attack with the crossbow, and it's a heavy crossbow, so you don't get the free action that a hand crossbow would give you. But you do get 2 attacks with the crossbow, not 3. Okay. But if you had a hand crossbow, you could do 3 attacks with a hand crossbow in a round, but you get at least 2 attacks. So go on ahead and roll your attacks. You get advantage for surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a d20 plus d20 plus 8 twice.
Okay, d20 plus 8 twice.
Yep.
22.
22 is enough to actually both of them are enough to hit, and that's the first attack. Go on ahead and roll the jeez, d10. Jesus Christ, you're just like the dice munchkin here. D10 plus 3 plus the d6 plus the d8.
Okay, plus the d6 plus the d8. Let's see.
Yeah. 11, 16, 3. Yeah, you shoot them through the back of their fucking head and cap them like in one shot. Just
perfect.
Splat. Yeah, you actually like come out, you pop off, and the bolt goes through the back of their head and splatters their brains all over the cylinder in front of them.
Cool.
They are distinctly fucking dead.
Cool.
Yeah, so that one is dead, and now you have enough time to swing around on roll your initiative, by the way, but you have multi-attack, so you can still pop off on the surprise round here with your second shot.
Yeah. Okay, so initiative.
Okay, so you get 7 on your initiative, but we're still in the surprise round. So go on ahead and roll your second attack, and you cast Hunter's Mark this round, so you can't move it this round, but you can move it next round. Okay. Yep.
So d20 plus 5 twice.
Or plus 8 twice.
Plus 8 twice.
Yep.
Okay.
16 and a 17. That is enough to beat the chainmail. Go on ahead and roll damage.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So then a d10 plus 3. And a d6 and a d8.
Well, the d6 was the Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
So you don't have that. And let me just look at your Gloomstalker. Do you get that on Dread Ambusher? if you take an attack action on that turn, got it. Yeah, so you don't get the D10 this time, or the D8 this time. You don't get the D8,
Okay.
but you do hit him for 13, which, my God, is actually like I want to send you a screenshot of this, but it's literally they have 13 hit points. These Drow warriors. These are the crunchy ones. So yeah, you pop out and just go flap flap, and just drop them both like a single shot each.
Cool.
They are down. And the third one is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Okay. I do a quick perception of my surroundings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Sure. 20.
20. Yeah, you can hear the one that left going down the hallway. It sounds like you can hear voices a little bit further down. You remember that there was a main stairwell that everybody went down before. You can hear like voices and the sounds of people coming from below. But that's a ways off. You got a very good high D20. Yeah, I know, Fluffy. She's just doing sick amounts of damage here. But this is Gloomstalkers are this is why everybody loves Gloomstalkers and DMs complain that they're OP. I wanted to help her out because I was like, it's a solo mod. You don't need my help.
Yeah.
You're just like destroying this shit. So
all right. I jump down the elevator shaft or the.
You're gonna hop back out?
Yeah, and I wanna loot the bodies and take the bags and all that stuff.
Got it. Okay. So in that case, give me 1 second. I'm going to nope, I'm not going to do that. I want to put you back on the token layer, and then I'm going to put this view back on the token.
If everyone can see Harley sleeping on the edge of my screen, she's right here.
Aw. And
Fluffy,
cool.
We used to have a barbarian who would need like 30 D6s. And so we would all just give him friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your D6s.
Cool. So you are, hold on. Token.
Who's Harley? Joel, you know who Harley is. Shut up. Sorry, Bishop's real name is Joel.
No worries. All right. And yeah, so this one is dead. This one is dead. Yeah, they are both on the ground with bolts going through their foreheads, or in the back of one and out the front of the other. They are deceased. You run up and check them both. They have hand crossbows. Actually, the one in lighter leather armor, by the way, that is something that you can find usable, has a short sword and a long bow. The long bow has arrows. The arrows are also coated with poison, and they have a bag on them. As you look about inside the bag, you give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm not that smart. Yeah. 11.
Okay. You find a pack of cigarettes, and these are very bad for you. But more importantly, you find what looks to be blocks of some kind of clay-like substance wrapped nicely in a brick shape, wrapped in brown paper. And there are arcane runes upon them. You don't know what the runes say, but you've been around enough magic to know that this is probably boom boom stuff, and that's no good.
Cool. Well, I take the interesting clay. Let's see. How many weapons can I hold at once?
I mean, you're pretty loaded for bear right now. You got the dagger. You couldn't fit the quarterstaff up in the air shaft with you because it's 5 feet wide, but it's only 3 feet tall. So you're crawling through this thing. But you could now. I suppose the question is, I forgot to mention the Drow warrior has a short sword and a hand crossbow, and that is not right. They don't have that. Okay, yeah, they've got a short sword and they've got a hand crossbow. You can take the short sword, put it on your belt instead of the dagger. That's a bit of an upgrade.
Yeah, I'll take the short sword.
Now, you can keep the heavy crossbow that does a D10, and you could fire it twice per round, or you could take the hand crossbow and fire it 3 times per round, but it only does a D6 plus your dex.
Yeah, I'll switch out for the hand crossbow.
Okay, sounds good.
And then take all the bolts out of their heads, all that stuff.
Cool. Yeah, so you now have you have 39 bolts. 39 bolts, all covered with drow poison. And you have the short sword. Did you? I'm assuming you ditched the frying pan, or did you keep it?
I'm ditching the frying pan.
Okay. And
so short sword, hand crossbow, and I'll take the longbow too.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Add that equipment. Add that to your equipment. And
right, Fluffy. I tend melee to support melee too, but this is John McClane. He has a gun. You gotta do crossbows. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Yep. And we're gonna delete that. And let's see. So you got. And did you keep the dagger? Did you keep the kitchen knife?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Got it. All right. So you got the hand crossbow. You got the bolts. And did you take the leather armor?
Yes. I put it on.
You're awesome. Your AC is now 14. So that's up a point. So that's not bad to have that. And you've got one short sword and leather armor. Okay. Yeah, this looks about right. And yeah, you also have a bag full of bombs and detonators. And you notice that it looked like that this individual. Oh, and you have another sending stone. But you notice that this individual was in the middle of looking like they were attaching explosives to the clone cylinders.
Okay. I'll sabotage the bombs. What kind of check would that be? Sleight of hand? No.
Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Perception. 5.
All right.
13.
As you're in the middle of all of this, you can hear the sound of somebody coming down the hallway.
Okay.
And it sounds like, judging by the footfalls, it sounds like a lighter humanoid, lithe, and very much similar to the footfalls of the other creatures, the other humanoids you've encountered this evening.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I disguise myself as a drow.
Okay. Cool. So you use disguise self?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you cast disguise self.
And I just stand there and wait and see what happens.
Okay. And and your hunter's mark, by the way, is technically still up at the moment, because it can last for up to an hour. You can just reassign it as necessary. But yeah, you disguise yourself to look like one of the drow, and without fail, within a couple of moments here, the doors blow open and back comes the drow that ran off earlier that you saw from the air vent. And they come in and yell like, what are you? And then they glimpse, hold on. I'm getting this whole thing all set up, and I realized I left them on the gem layer. There you go. So they come in, they see the bodies, they look at you, and they start to yell at you, and then they stop and look and go, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. And they take their hand crossbow and they point it at you.
Okay. Well, then I shoot them with my crossbow.
All right. I'm going to say let's do an initiative roll off here real quick.
Okay. Oh, 6.
All right.
That ain't good.
Well, my 10 barely beats that, so we're gonna 10, 6. Got it. So they're gonna pop off first. Very clearly, you disguise yourself as a drow, but you are not a drow that they recognize. So ergo, they immediately get suspicious. They're gonna hit you, and you're gonna get shot for 8 points of damage. Holy shit!
Oh God.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Constitution. 16.
16, you make the save. You actually shake off the poison. You're like, not today, Satan.
Okay.
And they've used up their movement. You can go on ahead and pop off on them. Yeah, after you.
Okay. So, do I have time to move my hunter's mark to them?
Yeah, absolutely. I will say that's your bonus action.
All right. So I move my hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my hand crossbow. So that is not 3d6s, but 1d6 thrice.
We're gonna say it's 3 separate attack rolls. You're gonna kind of fan the hammer on them. Effectively, it's like you with your crossbow expertise, you're able to like reload almost immediately, and you can do it so fast that you actually get 3 shots off in 6 seconds.
Okay. 3 shots off in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Asmodeus. Okay. So a d6.
Could
Let's
it
see.
be
Do I have
Satan?
Do I have anything to add to that? Crossbow expert, just a fast reload. Archery. Oh, I'm supposed to be adding +2 to hit.
It's already calculated in. You actually get a +8 to hit against this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So roll a d20 +8 and do it 3 times.
Okay, a d20 +8. Do it 3 times. I thought it was a d6 3 times.
Holy shit! No, no. Well, no. This is your attack rolls. This is to hit, and then
Gotcha.
then you're gonna do the d6 +3 damage. But you get a critical hit. Oh,
I did.
bam, bam, bam. All right. So
20.
my God, you got a 24, a 24, and a 28 to fucking hit. This guy doesn't even stand a chance. Okay, roll 4d6 and add 12, please. Oh no,
Okay.
add 4d6 and add 9 plus another d6. So 5d6. No, wait a second. Hold on. Hunter's mark. Spells. Is that
4d6?
Hunter's mark is so whenever you hit with a weapon attack. Oh my God. So you are going to do 2, 4, 6, 8d6 plus 9 damage.
8d6s plus 9.
Yep, 8d6 plus 9 damage. Fucking hell.
Okay, that's a 35.
Yeah, it starts yelling at you and it pops off. Going, you got the impression that it's like, who the fuck are you? Yeah. And it pops off, and you take it like a champ, and you immediately bap bap bap, and just like chest and double tap to the head, you know, and just and down. This guy just goes. You did triple its hit points. Like you exploded this body.
Poor thing.
This dude is fucking dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Or this chick is fucking dead. Like just splat. Hard. Yeah. And you can hear like again in their pocket, yet another sending stone shattering, calling Frida.
Okay.
And it's times like this that you really wish that you could speak Undercommon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but fucking hell. If you want, you can get yourself another 19 died. Yeah.
Thanks, Fluffy. They died hard.
Yeah. I mean, there is that. Holy crap. All right. Yeah. Good God. Yeah, Kate, you're just tearing through this shit. That one's fucking dead. Yeah, you get another 19 crossbow bolts from looting this, so that puts you at 58. 58. Oh no, wait, 55. 55 because you pop 3 off. And Frida does not have anything else. Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Okay, so I loot Frida's body,
Mhm.
and I also take some health potions too. I want to get back up to 44 if that's possible.
Okay. So you have 1 healing potion left. Go on ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to get 6 hit points back there. So
Okay.
that puts you at 28. Now, you know that in the first supply closet you found a med kit. There was a second supply closet back down the hallway.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
go back to the second supply closet and loot it.
Okay. Yeah, and again, you actually do see this seems to be standard issue for this location. You do happen to see the no, please. I just want to select the door. The light. One moment. There we go.
Mhm.
You do find yet another med kit stashed away here in the in this other supply closet with the same standard loadout. So you now have 2 healers kits, 6 vials of antitoxin, and then 3 additional healing potions.
Okay. I take all 3 healing potions.
Okay. Do you want to use any of them at this time?
I mean, I take everything, but yeah, I drink 3 healing potions.
Okay, go on ahead and roll them up.
Yep. 3d4 plus 2.
It should actually be 64 plus 6, technically.
64 plus 6 is 23. Much better.
23 hit points back. All right, that is going to put you...
And a partridge in a pear tree. Fluffy, get out.
That's 6. Plus, that's 8, and then plus another is 16. Yeah, so it does take all 3 to get you back to full, but you are now back up at full health.
Yes, much better.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go, let's see, back to my, or I guess I could just take the stairs. No, let's have fun with this. I'm going to go back to the main room and back up into the air ducts and then take that service ladder up. And I'm just going to check out the floors until I find more bad guys.
Jeez. Okay.
Or
so you're going to go up. All right.
Yeah.
Who's your strategist? Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
Got it. Okay. So, yep. You come here. If people saw the show, they would understand. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? You see service. I should say that you see service ladders on the left side and the right side. Which do you want to go back to the one that you passed earlier, or do you want to go to the other side?
I'll go to the one on the left.
Okay, got it. All right, so you're going to go up 1B. Okay. You know what? Let's go on ahead and take a quick 5.
Okay.
As I just look everything over, but we're going to, and so people can see. There we go.
Yes.
Since we're moving the map around, let's go ahead and take a quick 5. We're going to take a quick bathroom break, freshen up your drinks, and we will be right back, folks.
Okay.
Yep. All right. And hold on. Hide that. We'll be right back. And cool. All right. Oop, here we go. Sorry about that. I was bringing him. Oh, you're muted.
As I'm picking my nose, it's fine.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were scratching. Sorry about that. I
don't mind. It's after hours.
Yeah, it's all good. Alrighty. Well. All right. So we bring it on back. You start climbing up the ladder. Oh, hey, thank you so much for joining, Corey. I appreciate having you here tonight. D&D Nerd, who used to be Kate's mom when she was streamed. Nice, love this. Well, thank you so much for tuning in from work tonight and joining us. We really appreciate you.
Hi, Fluffy. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
And anybody else who's hanging out, please shout it out in the chat. We're glad to have you here this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. So you start your way up the ladder, feeling quite laden down with the satchel of new equipment, plus the hand crossbows, plus everything else. But you're in rather unfamiliar armor. But you are determined at this point to find out what the hell is going on. As you climb up the ladder and go further and further towards the surface, you feel it getting colder and colder in here. Apparently, the weather spells that keep the weather in check don't necessarily extend to the service corridors. And you can actually see the air coming down and cooling. You can actually see little bits of snow coming down, leaking from a grate at the top. And you get up to the grate and push on it, and you can actually hear it jangle, jangle. But it sounds like that there's some sort of lock or something impeding it on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I can't keep going up, I guess wherever I am, I'll. Oh wait, so I can't go up at all?
Yeah, the ladder goes all the way up to a grating that is just like the ceiling of this.
So there's no other floors, like an elevator shaft that I can like step out on?
No, not on this level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go back to where I came from. I will hop out into the main room and then see if there's another door I can enter laterally, not from the air ducts.
Okay. I mean, you also have access in the elevator or in the shaft that you're in right now. The ladder does go down a level too.
Well, I guess I'll go down a level and see what's going on.
Okay. Cool. Hold on one second. And we're gonna put you. That is gonna put you right about. Yeah. You still wind up in the air ducts, and I will say this. Yeah, let me see. We're gonna put y'all like right about here.
Okay.
You are in. Give me a perception check real fast.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. We are live. Well, for perception.
Yep.
+5. 18.
Hey Isaiah, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And I know you're just watching from the next room, but we're glad to have you.
Yes, he is.
Yes. All right, an 18 on the perception. Okay, so you peer through the air duct, and what you see, the first thing that you see, unfortunately, is what looks to be the figure of Josefina Takagi, her prone on the ground, a crossbow bolt through one eye.
Oh no.
Yeah. Standing over her is a rather wicked-looking individual in a very well-tailored dark suit, holding a hand crossbow and shouting something in that undercommon tongue to someone that seems to be out of your view.
Okay, fuck it. I kick the grate out. I jump down right in front of this well-dressed lady. I'm assuming all the genders.
Yep,
are swapped,
lady.
right?
Yeah, all the genders swapped.
And I say, "English, motherfucker, do you speak it?"
Oh my God. Wow. All right. Wow, that's insulting in multiple languages at the same time.
Or common, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah. All right. It's like it do be like that. All right, here we go. That puts you right there. I mean, the brass here is impressive. Let's see where that. Come on, that actually should put the. Oh, Hold on. Helps if I put you on.
Definitely an American. Professional phone fighter? What?
Yeah, put you there. And GM. Oh, because the friggin' camera layer is still on. I swear to God, I'm going to get this right at one point. Okay. And then, why is this all blacked out still? That should not be the case. Hold on. We've lost our view for
Oh, that's okay.
everybody else. GM info. No. Complex and tokens. And you should have vision. Sorry for the viewing audiences at home.
It's fighting. It's fine.
It is okay.
Jane drops down from the ceiling and thinks, maybe I'm the villain here. Maybe. What can I say? I'm an aggressive person, or I'm an aggressive D&D player. I doesn't afraid of anything.
Yeah, you're the one who would hit the red button if asked. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Without even a second thought. Here we go. So now, yeah. There we go. All right.
I also point my crossbow at her and say, in common, motherfucker, do you speak it?
In common, motherfucker. Okay. So if you drop out, you're going to drop out right here. And yeah, there's two figures in this room. There are two living figures. Josefina Takagi is on the ground, deceased.
Yes.
And you see another heavily armed Drow knight. This one looks a little older than the first one, but bears a very striking resemblance. Yeah.
So the first one is, and this is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. And but this first individual says, "Why, yes, as a matter of fact, I do."
Cool.
And in the common parlance, who the fuck are you?
Cool. I'm John McClane.
Mystery guest.
I'm mystery guest. I just say basics of I'm Jane McClane. What are you doing?
No one of consequence then. Carla. She's the Finster.
Carla? She's the Finster. Okay.
Yep.
Are my shoes still on at this point?
Yeah. Yes, actually, you do have shoes on. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that, but you do have to worry about the fact that it is 2-on-1, and you literally just walked right into the boss fight and gave up the element of surprise. Yeah. I did not plan for this. I didn't expect you to go full Chaos Goblin. But I kind of love it. I kind of love it a lot. So we're gonna let's see, what area is this? This is area 19. Fantastic. That's where I had that built out.
Is it too late to jump back into the elevator, the air duct shaft?
I mean, you'll have a turn. Now let's go on ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
And because you are you do get your wisdom bonus. So you get a +5 on your initiative roll.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Even with the +5. Oh no.
Oh no. No.
Oh no.
Yep. All right. Well, they are laughing, and Carla is interested in playing with her food. So, they see that you are a human, and they turn out the lights in the room because that gives them the advantage.
Does it now?
Or they think it does. Until you literally disappear, but the lights are out, and suddenly they can't see you. So the first thing Carla's gonna do, besides turn out the lights, is turn and start swearing that where the fuck did she go? I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Give me a dexterity save, please.
Okay.
Yeah. They draw their wicked-looking greatsword, and then they kind of look surprised as you completely disappear, melting into the darkness.
Yeah, I bet they would.
Yeah,
okay.
They're shitting themselves now.
Damn it!
However,
7.
The fairy fire lights you up, but that means that Carla doesn't get an action this round because she used it to cast the spell. Let's see, magical dart. Oh, that's darkness. This is fairy fire. 20-foot cube, outline blue, green, or violet. It is violet light that you are outlined in all of a sudden. For the duration, sheds dim light. Any attack roll by affected creature has advantage of the attack. You see it affected. Okay, you can't benefit from being invisible at this point. So that eliminates that. But Hanna G'rubr is now going to be like, no, I'm not dealing with this. And she is going to pop off with a heavy crossbow. A 14 will hit, and you are going to take 9 points of damage, and I need you to make a con save, please.
Okay. Con save. Let's hope all my luck wasn't at the first half of this. 19!
19. Okay, so you shake off the poison. But yeah, you're going to take 9, so that puts you at 35. Violet light, yeah, nothing, absolutely right. And now you get an action. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm going to try to jump back up into the air ducts.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Okay. That's acrobatics. 19.
Yeah, you managed to go, nope, fuck this, and you you go up and start scrambling. That takes, I'm going to say that takes about half of your movement to do that. Where do you want to go now?
Okay, so now that I'm back in the no, that's a terrible idea. Now that I'm back in the air ducts, I'm going to scramble to a different room.
Okay. In the air duct, hold on a second. I'm going to put you in the air ducts here. Oh yeah, you're already up here. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
GM info, layer, token layer. Perfect. You are now up in the air ducts, and Josefina Takagi is sadly dead over on this map too. Mm-hmm. And you can go north, you can go south, or you could go west, or you could take the ladder back up.
What is this west option? I can't see much, so I guess I'll go west.
All right. You start moving west, 5, 10, 15. It looks like a double grate. You see, basically 2 grates at the end of the hallway here.
Elias, hi! Elias is my brother-in-law.
Oh, hi, Elias. Very nice to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And
it's so good to see you.
Yeah. I will also say that you hear something yelling as you go scrambling up. And after a moment or two, I actually have to make an athletics check, and I have to do it with disadvantage because I'm in fucking plate mail. And funny story. You hear like somebody try to jump and then like grab on, and you actually feel everything shudder, and then you hear a slip and and clang, 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 splat, and loud what can only be swearing in Undercommon.
Did Carla do a dumb?
Carla indeed did a big dumb and is not happy about it. Carla is currently and Hanna is now, who knows what Hannah's up to.
Okay,
but she's currently yelling, and you can actually hear her yelling into the sending stones that you have, saying that there is someone in the air ducts. That's clearly what that must be being said right now, because I keep forgetting that you don't speak the fucking language that they all speak. But there is yelling. There is a lot of yelling, and there is a lot of Johnny, the boss is not down. Josefina Takagi was the head of the good guys, and was also always predestined to die in this thing. But Hanna G'rubr is very much alive and is now out for blood. And just wait until and honestly, just wait until friggin' Carla finds out about her sister. Some shit's gonna hit the fan when that happens.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around in the air ducts, shimmy, go back to where Carla is, and before I shoot her in the neck, I'm gonna taunt her about how I snapped her sister's fucking neck.
Jesus
Well,
Christ!
I
All right.
popped her head like a water balloon. Is to be more accurate.
Oh my god! Damn, Kate, that shit is cold. God damn.
But
All
yeah,
right.
no, I'm gonna kill Carla. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Jane
You
keeps
can.
hanging around the vents.
All right, and then cool. All right, so you crawl back over there, and yeah, you peer over and yell down, saying, you know, I liked you a lot. It was so much easier when your sister just let me shoot her in the fucking face. And yeah, you pop off. Go on ahead and take a full round of attacks.
Cool. Okay. What is that again? I've got a
I'm assuming that you're gonna take your hunter's mark and put it on Carla.
yes, Hunter's Mark
All right.
on Carla. So that is 3d20 plus 8.
No, well, it'll be it's roll 1d20 3 times and
Yes.
add 8. Yeah,
Add
because
8.
you're taking and then yeah, to each roll. So 1d20 plus 8. So
What?
oh yeah,
That
because you
can't
rolled
be
3d20. Yeah, so you rolled 3d20.
Whoops.
Uh,
1d20 3 times. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
1, 2,
15, 23,
23.
17. All right, only one shot actually gets through. The other two bounce off the breastplate as
Dang.
she's picking herself up. AC is 18, so yeah, this is a hell of a tin can to crack open.
Mhm.
Go on ahead and roll some damage though, because you did actually successfully make one hit. So that's going to be a D6 plus 3 plus the additional D6 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so 2d6s plus 3.
Yep.
2d6 plus 3. Gloomstalker, anything there? No, that was the d20. And then, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Duh. Duh. Oh, okay. The plus 3 is the fighting style archery. Add plus 2 to hit any ranged weapon attack. Okay. 8.
8 points of damage. All right, so yeah, you actually you do find a soft spot in the armor and pop her for 8 points of damage. So that just she yelps and that pisses her off pretty hard. She is now going to take her great sword out and start stabbing up at you with it. Now because you are up above, you're actually going to have a bonus to your AC, but she is not thinking about tactics right now. And you're going to have a 19 AC, but a 24 is going to get you.
Okay.
And then a 21 is going to get you.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. So she aimed right for the face and got you for, holy fuck, 17 points of damage between the two hits. So, yep, I need you to make, that puts you at 18 hit points. I need you to make a concentration check. Actually, two of them. One DC 17 and one DC. No, two of them are DC 10. Two DC 10 concentration checks. So that's D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay. D20 plus Constitution. Which is 2. Okay.
All right.
12?
All right, 12 makes it. And one more.
Okay. Oh, no!
Your hunter's mark blips off as you get like shanked, and now you like literally the blade actually stabs up and catches you across the side of the face, and it's just like, oh god, that left a fucking mark. That
a hole through my cheek.
Yeah, basically, that hurt like hell. So you are, that got you. Hanna is no longer there. As you look about, you can glance about the room and see that she isn't there anymore. But now it is your turn again, and you can. There's a couple of different things you could do. You can withdraw and not provoke an attack of opportunity. You could take a full round of attacks and then move, but provoke an attack of opportunity. and if you move, you can either like continue to crawl away, or you could try to drop back down and fight closer. Or yeah, I mean, like, what do you want to do at this point? It's clear that she's going to have difficulty getting up, but she can reach you because this is like maybe 10 feet up, and she's got a great sword that's as tall as her, and she's 6 foot. She's a big bitch. So yeah, yeah.
Oh geez. I'm gonna retreat for now to the west and then go up.
Okay, sounds good. And she made the save, so you still have the fairy fire dancing about you, which is also very annoying. But after one action, concentration, 1 minute. After about another couple of rounds, you think it might go away. So you said you were going north?
No, west and
West.
then going up.
West. Oh, and then up the ladder or up the shaft? Like, are you going over here?
No, I'm going to go up the ladder. One more level.
Okay, so you start scrambling back up. As you get up to the second level, the glow of the fairy fire wears off. Okay. Now, let me see. And with disadvantage. Oh my god, fucking
Jinray! Hi! Nostalgia, I know! Jinray, okay, so Greg is the director of the show that I'm in right now. He asked me to do a Die Hard version of a D&D campaign, so that's what we're doing tonight. I know this guy. It's me! Hi, Jim. Sorry, Greg. These are my
all good.
Friends.
No, I'm glad to have you guys. Thank you all so much for checking this out tonight. Really, really appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging out.
Jin.
All right.
Greg. Yes, his name is Greg. He's a professional DM, and he owns like a theater here and a theater company, and he's a big shot here in LA.
Oh, hardly. Oh my god. I would like that maybe one day to be considered a big shot. That day is not today. But I thank you for thinking of that. I got you fooled. All right. So yeah, you come back out on the level that you were on before, the second level. You can hear that Carla once again fucking bit it trying to get up into the air ducts, and you can actually hear her storming about, having run up the stairs. You can hear her storming about. No, I want to copy, and I'm going to paste there. You don't quite know where she is, but I do, and that's the important thing.
I'm gonna take a beat. How many? You have no idea how fast I clicked the link. Oh, Jin. I'm going to try to heal myself. Let's see. I've got.
You don't have any healing potions left, but you do have 2 healers kits. And you, being a 5th level character, you can regain 5 hit dice. So that's a D8 plus your Constitution. Is it D8 or D10? I think it's D8.
I also have Cure Wounds as a spell.
Yeah, you could pop that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're as a ranger, you've got a D10. So yeah, you could do. If you want to use a healer's kit right now, as opposed to blowing spells, you can heal yourself up to. You could use 5 charges and heal yourself up to 5d8 plus your con mod.
Okay, that sounds good. I want to heal myself as much as possible.
Got it. Okay, so you could do. We could do it 1 die roll at a time. So go on ahead and heal a D10 plus 2 to start.
D10 plus 2.
All right.
Well.
Oh, big money, big money.
Wow.
All right, try it again.
Okay, D10 plus 2. Okay. 10.
So that puts you at 40 out of 44.
Perfect.
All right. Do you want to stop there, or do you want to cap off? All right.
I think we'll stop there.
All right.
Okay, so the fiend fairy fire has worn off, so I'm back to my regular stealthy.
Yeah, you're back to your regular stealthy self.
Okay.
You can hear Carla yelling for her sister and yelling about on the floor. Clearly things that are not very nice, but Carla does not speak common at all. So, you can just assume and infer that whatever it is not very nice. So yeah, you are currently in the elevator, or in the ladder shaft and the service
Yeah.
shaft, in the air ducts. Where do you
Mhm.
want to go from here on the
Okay.
second level?
I'm just gonna go back to Carla and finish the job.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. So are you where do you want to pop out then? Because you can hear that Carla has moved up to the second floor looking for you.
Oh, she's up here now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna listen to where she is and then like crawl over to the shaft and
All
just
right.
like kick down and start blasting. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Got it. Okay. She
Oh, there she
is.
is. I saw her for a second.
All right. Oh yeah, because I dropped her in the on the wrong map for a sec. Yeah. So, you can give me a perception check real fast.
Sure. Harley, no. Harley, bad baby.
Oh, be a good baby.
That's my Harley voice. Great, you get to hear my Harley voice. I'm so sorry. Perception. Oh, she's grabbed my arm. +5. Okay. Seven. Gosh darn it.
Okay, 7.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you hear something moving about. You're not quite sure if it's to the north or to the east.
Yeah, I guess the tinnitus is still ringing in my ears.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm gonna go north.
Okay, you're gonna go north. Give me a stealth check.
Sure. +6, baby. 8. Gosh darn it! All my luck ran out.
All right. Well, I will say this. You do make quite a bit of rumbling as you go, and rumble. Still.
No.
You are actually crawling through the shaft, and all of a sudden you feel something punch up into it, but it does not. It doesn't actually pierce the duct, but you hear what is definitely some distinct muffled yelling, and it you don't have to be insightful to hear or to realize that it's somebody basically calling you out and calling you a coward and all the other terrible things that could be calling you, but they are trying to literally stab up through the shaft, and after a second, bam, it happens again. Let me see here. That's not the right one. That is also not going to clear through it. So yeah, 1, 2. The second one actually does pierce the duct, but does not pierce you. That is the important part.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is very close for a little too close for comfort.
Okay. Am I bleeding by chance?
I mean, at this point, you've pretty much bandaged yourself up, so I would not say that you're bleeding.
Do I have anything to draw with? Do I have time to draw an obscene thing on the sword once it punches through, and I just kind of draw something so that when it comes back down, she gets upset?
Hold on a second. Let me roll a D100 here real fast. High or low?
High.
High. All right. Yeah, you know what? I rolled a 9. So yeah, you get a 9 out of 10
cool.
Instead of a D100. So yeah, you know what? It gets stuck up there for a minute. And what do you want to draw?
I draw a dick on the sword.
You draw a dick on the sword. Brilliant.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you take a second and you actually find like some of your bloody some of the bloody armor, and you just kind of like rub it off on there, just real quick dick and balls, and it goes back down, and you hear yeah,
that's what I like to hear.
It's the little things. Yeah, let me see. You dealt damage to her earlier, and for whatever reason I'm having trouble tracking down how much you hit her for. It wasn't 15, 23.
What? I remember.
Harley. Harley, be nice. Oh yeah, you hit her for 12 because you actually got a D. Oh no, wait, that was what you got hit for originally. Sorry, you got 23 to hit, and then you got 8 points of damage. That's what it was. So yeah, 44. Got it. Oh, I do have that logged. Okay, cool. It's just not showing up on the token for some reason. Yeah, so 44 hit points for the bad guy left. Spoilers. Because it's All right, that's annoying. The tokens aren't linked, which is frustrating. So she stabs up, and now she's mad as hell. You can go north or south, but you are not in a position to drop, as this is still a solid surface, even though she's trying to perforate it as best as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go south and then east.
Okay. So you go south, and then let me put these two together, and then east. Four. Whoop.
I got squishy.
And now you're at the big grating
Mhm.
that was out over the room. And Carla at this point is coming in and looking about and sees the giant grating that has been punched through, and basically is ready and waiting.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna shoot her in the face with a crossbow.
Okay. Let's just see who's the faster draw here. Let's do a new initiative check.
Quick draw. Okay. Initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
12.
I got a 2.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry, Harley. I scared the baby.
Oh, the poor baby. And Hanna is missed not appearing in this battle, so she doesn't count in the initiative check. So you pop out, and I'm going to say that you actually do get your ambush. So go on ahead and roll your attacks. Because you're using your ambush ability, you're actually going to get 4 shots off this round. I'm going to say Hunter's Mark. Your Hunter's Mark, it evaporated when you took the damage last round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So add it again?
You can cast again, but this is your last level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the tricky thing. So now we're at you've cast it twice and disguise self once. So you have 1 level 1 spell slot left. And you have 2 level 2 spell slots. And you could upcast and use Hunter's Mark as a level 2 spell. It doesn't change anything. It's just using the slot to cast it. So, but it'll do extra damage, which is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. I will save Hunter's Mark. So that would be 2d6. Let's see. No, wait. D20s. How many D20s?
It'll still be you're because you're using your Gloomstalker ambush, you're going to get 4 D20 plus 8. Or it's going to be 4 individual rolls of 1 D20 plus 8 to hit.
Okay.
And no advantage at this point because you are. It's a lit room, and you are not. They kind of knew you were there. You're just catching them flat-footed.
Yeah. Okay.
So you being the first to act, that gives you. Actually, that does. No, they knew you were there. Okay. So.
Ooh, not looking good. 19 is my best.
All right, so 15, 15, 19, and 15. That is enough to connect those. So go on ahead and you get to roll 1d6 plus 3 plus another d8.
Okay, so that and then a d8. Okay, we're looking at 11.
11 points of damage. You actually get her in the shoulder. She's going to come over 5. And this time, let's see. This time she's going to just run up and start swinging at you. Okay. 24 is going to hit.
Uh-oh.
And a 12 is not, but you're still going to take some of that. 6, that's going to be 9 points of damage as you get cracked. Now, it is your action again.
Okay.
And let me say this real quick. Hunter's Mark will give you an extra d6 of damage per hit. All right.
Yeah.
And
okay.
So it doesn't hurt, It's just that you don't want to lose it again to concentration, but it could be worth it.
Yeah.
So
I'll go for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, cool. So that's the last of your level 1 spell slots. You still have Cure Wounds, and you can upcast it, which means it'll do 2d8 plus 2 instead of just 1d8 plus 2 to heal you if you need it again. So you do have that available. But Hunter's Mark, and you light her up, fan the hammer. Go on ahead and roll 3 attacks, 1d20 plus 8 3 times.
All right, 1d20 plus 8 3
Crossbow
times.
expert is a beast.
27. Thank you.
The 16 is going to miss, but 27 and 19 are both going to hit. So go on ahead and roll 2d6 plus 3 twice.
2d6 plus 3 twice. 1, 2.
17 points of damage. Yeah, you catch her. You catch her pretty solid. 17. And yeah, you've got her looking very pincushiony. Now, that's not a melee attack, so that I can't parry that. Yeah, she's gonna try and continue getting one more round of attacks off on you. That's 18. That's gonna miss, but a 23 will successfully connect.
Okay.
For a whopping 7 points of damage. You're at 24 now.
Okay.
And yeah, you can. I need you to make a concentration check for me, just one.
Okay. Concentration.
So D20 plus your Constitution modifier, so that should be +2.
Constitution. Okay. 1d20.
Big money, big money. I'm pulling for you.
We're all in this together. Oh no!
No, your Hunter's Mark. You lose the Hunter's Mark. It was crucial.
No!
It was crucial. You had it, but then yeah, that hit was just enough to get you. All right, and yep. All right, she's going to subject herself to one more round of attacks. Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to take out my short sword, flourish it, and then jump out of the grate and try to stab her from the air.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
All right. Out of game, I mean, I hear you. Out of game, though, you're going to do a hell of a lot more damage if you connect with the with the hand crossbows at this point, because a short sword is still a D6.
Yeah, but I got a +6 and then a 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
All right. Well, you got fair. The crossbow, the hand crossbow is +8, and you get to do it 3 times as opposed to, and it's for the same level of damage. But you know what? If you want to do the short sword, go for it.
No, I'll save that for Hanna G'rubr. Okay. Yeah. I'll do the d6 plus 8 3 times.
Yep. Or D20 plus 8 3 times, and then you get the.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. This time they all bounce off the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's just like, she feels like she's got an advantage now. She's going to try pressing it.
No.
18 is not going to hit it though, and a 12 isn't going to do it. Now you guys are now you're just missing each other. You're it's like a scramble at this point. And she's going to take an athletics check, even with the disadvantage. And hold on, that's a 14. That might do. Oh yeah, she actually does successfully gain purchase and is pulling herself up into the duct.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as she's doing that, you have I'm going to say that she's actually coming up on this end. You have the ability to blast her if you want, and you'll get advantage on the attack because she's kind of like in the middle of climbing and scrambling.
Cool. I blast her in the face.
Okay, so now you get to roll 1d20 plus 8 twice for each attack, so 6 times, and we'll take the best 3 rolls. Yeah.
6 times?
Well, yeah, because you're doing 3 attacks. You're popping. You're just bap. You know, you got the crossbow. Yeah.
Okay. 1,
with advantage.
2.
Oh my god, a
3,
crit hit. Yep.
4.
Hit.
5. 6.
Oh my god, two
critical hits.
2 crits and a hit. Okay. You don't have the you don't have the hunter's mark anymore,
Mhm.
but now you get to deal 3, 6, 9, 5d6 plus 9.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
5d6 plus 9. Or is it? No, yeah, 5d6 plus 9. Okay.
Yep.
33?
Yeah, you she reaches up. Okay, I'm gonna do the cinematic for you. Okay. Yeah, because double crit. She jumps up, starts pulling herself up into the grate, grabs you by the neck, slams your head up into the top of the duct. Your eyes kind of like sting for a moment, and everything goes cross-eyed, and you actually feel her grip tightening around your neck as she goes to pull you out, but not realizing her positioning. You shoot her in the face 3 fucking times and just go thwap, 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 one into each eyeball and one right between the eyes. And she just falls to the ground with a very, very sickening crack.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah.
Murdered.
Straight fucking murdered.
Thank you, J.S. Pelta. I try.
Yeah. Straight up murder. Yeah, she don't fuck around. Carla has joined her sister in the afterlife. Yeah. At this point, you hear in your sending stone.
Yes.
Well then, Ms. Mystery Guest, aren't you turning into quite the pain in the ass?
You know, I try.
Hmm.
I majored in painassery.
So what are you then? A guard? A guest at the party this evening that had a little too much to drink?
Oh, how does it go? Oh, you know, just a pain in the ass. Part 3
Yeah.
of any trilogy.
Yeah. Do you really think you stand a chance against us?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Woo!
All right, you get inspiration for that. Yes, absolutely.
Are you
Yep.
all inspired? All of our viewers at home, did you say it along with me?
All right. Well, yeah, you have straight up fucking murdered pretty much everybody. There's hold on. I mean, there's still there. You've killed an awful lot of folks here. I have to take a quick track of like who is still around right now, and you have actually disrupted their plans considerably because now they are actually like doing a roll call through the through everybody on the radios. You can actually hear the sending stones all bleeping and going off, and yeah.
I've said Christmas in my life. Elias swears a considerable amount, so this is quite funny.
Oh, I like him already. I like him a lot. Alrighty. Yeah. Where do you want to go now? Because you are in the ducts. You are you kind of have free reign of the space. But you do hear them say, I need you to surrender right now, or I'm going to start executing hostages. And I don't know who you are or what brought you here tonight, but I'm sure there's someone that you care about amongst this group of people. And when I get to them, I'm going to take great joy in painting the walls and floors with their brain. So who should I start with?
I tell Hanna G'rubr, okay, you win. Let's meet up. Or whatever she wants. I'll give it to you.
Right. Come back downstairs.
Okay. So I... still in the air ducts, I quietly go downstairs.
Okay. Alrighty then. Let's go on. Yeah, this did not go as I expected it, so I'm like rewriting shit on the fly here. Like, how do we rewrite the movie when the hero has killed almost everybody before the second act? Like,
Sorry.
no, it's awesome. I love this. This is a nice challenge. I appreciate it. I mean, seriously, if John McClane was actually as efficient and brutal as you were, this would have been like John Wick instead. You know? Yeah.
I like to murder.
Okay. I mean, yeah, when appropriate. Oh, I deleted the wrong token by accident. Hold on. Let me grab it.
Good problem to have. Thanks, JS Pelta.
Johnny watches the Turtle Tony broadcasts on Monday nights sometimes, and has also diced with the group. So it's nice to have you along tuning in for something else tonight, brother. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, I'm assuming you drop back down to the bottom level and come out in where Takagi was.
I go where Hanna G'rubr says she is, but I don't reveal myself. I still want to stay in the air ducts, and hopefully I am very, very silent at this point.
Gotcha. Yeah, you crawl through the air ducts and you don't as you search the area, you take some time, but you realize that the area of the ducts that you're in, and Hanna is not in a room connected to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have four different vents you can drop out of. South, one to the south, two to the west. Actually, 5 different vents. The one that you dropped out before with Takagi's room, and the one to the north.
Okay.
Yeah.
I disguise myself as Carla and drop out in a silent spot, and then go to meet up with Hanna G'rubr.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, in that case, yeah, if only you could cast comprehend languages. That would just make it too easy at that point.
It would. I gotta have something difficult.
Yeah. All right. Well, you hear that she's demanding you to come down to one of the main chambers where the hostages are all being held, and they are being held in an area called the clone cells. And as you drop out of the north end of the air ducts, you are dropped off into a guard post area, drop down onto a desk, and this area just looks like like a guard room. There's lockers, there's a desk, there's monitoring station, and then there's double doors labeled clone cells. Okay. And so if you go through the double doors, that pops you right here. And as you come through the door, you can hear people talking and chattering. And you come around the corner, and you see looks like almost like jail cells, and people are crammed up in them. It's not because they have fucking dynamic lighting and all this stuff. Hold on one moment, let me get rid of that. These doors are closed, but you can see into them. You can see into these rooms. So as I'm taking the and yeah, you do see people from the party. They regard you with fear and suspicion at first, and then you remember, like, oh yeah, I'm disguised. As they kind of rear back as you come into the room.
Cool. I keep searching until I find Hanna G'rubr.
Okay. And well, it doesn't take you very long. You come around the corner here, and there she is with another guard, both standing there, and you hear them conversing back and forth, clearly in some tongue, a different tongue than what you heard before. This one, happens to be actually just basic Elvish, but it is a dialect of Elvish that you're not terribly familiar with. There we go. I want this to hurry up. Oh, hey, Taz. Thank you so much. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. Yay. I got to get out to Vegas to see you guys sometime soon. And, I'd love to get out there and just play cards at some point. But, yeah, no, I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is a good friend of mine from college who lives a few hours away. So, all right. You come around the corner and you see them standing there talking to each other, looking about suspiciously. And they regard you and immediately say something in a dialect at you.
And I just kind of like, I just grunt in response.
Make a deception check, but with advantage.
Oh, how much advantage?
I mean, roll it twice and take the better number.
Okay. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah. Roll it twice and take the higher number. I mean, that right there is actually pretty good.
I get a -1 to deception. Oh God! All I did was grunt.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, so you got a 6 and a 4. Well, even with my crappy insight check, yeah, they kind of like look at you funny and come up and schnell.
Shut up, Isaiah. These rules check out. I'm gonna grunt again and make another deception.
All right, do this one just straight up. Just a straight deception roll.
12.
12. Okay. Hold on.
Schnell.
Schnell.
Grunting intensifies. Thank you.
She gets up close to you and just is like, She turns back around to the other guard and is just like, And then you hear her pick out the sending stone in common and say, "Attention, any other would-be heroes. One of you has already tried enough trouble tonight, and clearly they have fallen. We are in total control. We suggest you either surrender or stay out of our way."
Okay. Am I close enough to stab Hanna G'rubr with a poison-tipped arrow? Just like, boink, shank.
You want to shank
in her eyeball?
She's got her back to you right now, so you're not going to get the eyeball. But you know what?
Just
yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I like it. Go for it. Roll an attack.
Okay. Back of the skull, out the mouth. No, not quite like that. Isaiah, calm down.
I mean, that was earlier, so you know she's good at popping caps.
Yeah, I popped someone's head like a water balloon. You missed it.
Yeah,
okay,
that shit was dope.
So a D20 plus.
I rolled my perception. By the way, I rolled my insight with advantage and still rolled lower than 12 twice. So. Yeah.
Okay, so a D20 plus 8 3 times.
Twice because you're on. It's one attack, but you're gonna get advantage because of surprise.
Okay.
Yep.
Crossbow bolt reach around.
So we're gonna.
Crap. 27 and a 21, y'all.
All right, so 27 definitely hits. I'm gonna say that this is a D4 plus the. I'm going to say unsuspecting. You know what? Take the critical damage on it. So 2d4 plus 3 plus the poison save.
Okay. What's the poison save?
Well, I have to make the poison saving throw.
Okay.
Which I make. But yeah, you go stabby, and 10 points of damage right out the gate. Plus, they lose an eye.
Yes, that's what I want.
Yep.
I want her to lose an eye.
She shrieks, and now we are in initiative. Go on ahead and roll your inish.
Yeah. $12.
12. Okay. Okay. So the first thing that happens is the guard here runs over here, opens up or reaches out, flips the switch, and grabs a person and hauls them out and holds a crossbow or holds a hand crossbow to their head.
Okay.
And they start yelling stuff, but you don't understand it. Now it is your turn. They clearly have a ready to action, ready to go off. If they, your best guess is that if you do anything hostile, they're probably going to cap the person they got.
Okay.
Yeah. But you now have an opportunity here. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to stab out Hannah's other eye. Screw the hostage. Yours is more valuable. Yeah, that's true. I have a hostage too. So,
do you want to grapple Hanna?
Grapple Hanna, like hold her as hostage, my own
Yeah.
hostage?
Yep.
Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. Would that be acrobatic? No, or sleight of hand?
Athletics.
Athletics, acrobatics.
Athletics
Okay.
or acrobatics versus. Well, it'd
Ooh.
be your athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm doing athletics. I'm
Okay.
gonna try grappling to hold her as a hostage.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage on it. And
21.
shit, you don't even need it.
Nope.
All right. And
What if
I
I'm
got.
not a good person?
What if you're not a good person? Yeah, you managed to grab her and successfully hold on to her because she's now like clutching her face as a bolt is now dripping out of what used to be her eye.
Mhm.
And yeah, my athletics check to counter. I got a 20. I got a 20. I got a 23 and a 20. So my disadvantage here kicks in hard. So yeah, you now have Hanna by the neck with the crossbow of your own at her head, and you're yelling, drop it, asshole. And this dude is like, or this chick is like yelling and yelling and yelling, and at this point, Hannah's gonna try and escape.
He's chaotic neutral at best. Fluffy, I was thinking, like, he's not lawful evil. He's not a good person.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. All right. So do you do anything else with your turn real quick, but just to clarify before I give Hanna her turn?
Hold on.
And he's 2 steps from a functional alcoholic.
One step.
Yeah.
No, I think this ends my turn.
Okay, cool. So you're holding her off. Hanna like pulls the bolt out of her eye socket, and it takes what's left of her eye with her. And she yelps in pain and screams. And she doesn't have any. She doesn't have the ability to draw any of her weapons right now, but she is going to try and comply for a second. But you hear her yell, "She's the hostage! She's the hostage!" And Franca is like, "What? Seriously?" And yeah, you have 1 second, and she attempts to make an escape. So I need you to make an athletics check to try and hold her.
Okay.
Oh, you're about to get a shit ton of violence here. Don't worry.
Oh no, a 6.
Yeah, her 8 is enough to bust her out. She uses that as her action she's going to use her movement 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she runs over that way. And it is now Franca's turn. Franca is going to immediately turn the crossbow on you, the hand crossbow, and try to pop off. One hit it's enough. It's a 19 to hit you. Is going to be D6 plus 3. So 6 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
She throws the hostage off to the side.
She didn't kill the hostage. 18.
18 makes it. And it is now your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. I try to shoot Hanna right away.
You're going to go Hanna? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get... let me see. Let's see here. You are going to get a full round of attacks. So that's 3 attacks. So that's 3 times you roll 1d20 plus 8.
Okay, I could have done better.
All right, so I see 14, 14, and 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, her AC is 17. So all 3 of those miss and bounce off the wall.
Okay.
At this point, yeah, it is her turn. Do you take any sort of movement or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll kind of duck behind this wall here.
Okay, so you duck back?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. This point, she is going to... have it your way, cowboy. And she is going to open up one of the doors and plus 4. Yeah. Shoot somebody in the head.
Cool. Whatever.
Yeah. And why can't I select? Oh, I'm on the right layer. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yep. Shoots one in the head. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Franca comes around the corner. She's got her short sword drawn, and she is going to swing at you with it. A 23 will hit, and that's going to be for 8 points of damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's not good. You are at 10. But it is your action now. What do you want to do?
Okay. Let me see here. I pull back to the kind of left corner and shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay. Now, if you do pull back like that, you're going to be subject to an attack of opportunity.
You're right.
But yeah, but you could still like fan the hammer point blank and go for it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just shoot her in the head with my crossbow.
Go for it. Yep.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Well, that's 3 successful hits.
Yes.
She's tissue paper. So go on ahead and roll your damage. That is a D6 plus 3 times.
D6 plus 3 times.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, that is more than enough. Yeah. She comes around. She actually shanks you a little bit, and then you just like literally blow right through her that is deceased. That is dead. That is an X-minion. They thought they had the advantage and they could push it. So now you are broken and bloodied, but you have slain this bad guy. Whoop.
Yes.
I put the X on the wrong one. There we go. Big red X on this dude.
I'm going to take some time to heal up real quick. Can I do
that? Yeah, if you want, go on ahead and so you're gonna stay your position. Okay. Do me a favor. Pick a number between 1 and 32.
Okay. 4.
Got it. Okay. So if you take a second and you're gonna take a round and heal yourself, you hear Hanna yelling and pulling somebody else out into the hallway and calling to you. Go on ahead and roll 2d8 plus 2 to heal up.
2d8 plus 2. 9.
Okay. You are at 19 now.
Mm.
All right.
So I don't have any potions? I can't just like shotgun potions?
I mean, you've shotgunned all the potions that you found already.
Dang.
You have antitoxin and you have healer's kits left, but healer's kits, for using them for healing purposes takes a little bit more time than what you got right now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you do have
Cure wounds.
You do have one more cure wounds, but that is your last spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
So you could either cure yourself for one more. You can either cure yourself one more time, or you could Hunter's Mark again.
Okay. I think I'm good. Let's move on. I'm gonna go after Hanna.
Okay. Yep. She's waiting for you. And hold on. 18. Got it. Cool. All right. So you're going to come around the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Hanna has got her has got a crossbow to the head, or actually she's got her sword to the neck of this one hostage right here. And she says,
Mm-hmm.
that's far enough.
Okay. I put Hunter's Mark on Hanna.
Oh, okay, bold choice. Yep, and at this point, I have taken all of the rest of my partners here off of their respective jobs, and they are on their way here to take control of the situation. You may as well surrender now, and I'll just stick you in the cells with all the rest.
Do I recognize who the hostage is?
No, it is not anyone that you know.
Okay. I tell her to go ahead and kill the hostage.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a wisdom save on that because what? Yeah, you genuinely like make a bluff or a persuasion or
Yeah.
persuasion or deception.
Persuasion, deception, either or. Give me luck, guys. 10.
Yeah, I totally just biffed that check. So
it worked. You're kidding.
Yeah, was that were you bluffing or were you being serious?
So it was bluffing. I'm trying to rattle Hanna to give myself an advantage.
Yeah.
But it was it was a 10. I was trying to bluff, say like, go ahead, kill the hostage. I don't care.
All right. Well, she goes, okay then, and shink right across the throat.
Okay. So then I use
with a botch. Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, I botched the attack. So she tries to. I literally rolled a 1 to execute the fucking hostage. So the hostage going like, oh fuck no, elbows her in the gut and dives for cover. And it just starts diving and now just opens her up completely.
Someone failed knife school.
Yeah, someone failed sword school real hard. Like did not she was so preoccupied with the fact that you were just like, yeah, I don't give a shit, fucking kill him, that they were like, fuck this, I'm out of here. And she was so surprised that she allowed herself to get elbowed in the gut, and the hostage takes a dive. She is now wide open. I'm gonna give you full advantage on the attack.
Whap whap whap.
All right,
I'm gonna shoot her.
Yeah, all right. Roll 3 attacks with advantage. So that's roll 1d8 plus 20 6 times.
1d8.
Oh no,
Wait a minute.
1d20 plus 8, not 1d8 plus 20.
1d20 plus 8. 6
Yeah.
times?
Yes, two for each attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not my best.
Yeah, you actually do. I'm going to say each one of these hits, but she has got some really, really, really tough armor. She's got an AC of 17. The first one is enough to pierce it, though. So go on ahead and roll a d20. A d6 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, d6 plus 3, and then I get to make a con save because poison.
I mean, that NPC is the main boss, JS
Yeah.
Pelta.
Yeah, Johnny, this is the bad one. So, all right, and you got 12. Was that
9.
What was that? 9 points of damage. Okay.
Hanna, why?
So 39. Got it. All right. On her attack, on her turn now. Do you take any movement, by the way?
I guess I could duck behind the corner again.
Oh, and you did Hunter's Mark, so you actually roll another d6 on top of that. Sorry about that. I forgot that you fucking Hunter's Marked and you haven't lost it again. So another 4 points damage. You're 35. Got it.
Yay!
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you yeah, anything else you want to do?
Duck behind the corner.
Okay, yeah, you duck back. All right, got it. All right, and how far back do you want to go?
That's it.
Okay, cool. So she, raging, has lost an eye, so she's like in some serious disadvantage here. She is going to cast darkness, and yeah.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
It is magical darkness.
Oh, well, okay, whatever.
Yeah. And do I do that or do I do this? Oh god, this is tough.
Light. Thanks, Isaiah.
Yeah, why not? Just to make it interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear the sound of running, doors opening, and then that's the doors kind of close.
Okay.
Yep. And as you peer back around the corner, the entire far end of the hallway is engulfed in darkness.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You come into a room. There's no other exits or entrances in this room. And oh yeah, before I forget, this looks like a room full of extra cloning vats.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that you immediately look around and you see no other doors or windows in this room. But what you do see above you, directly above you, is an air duct.
Cool. Okay. I hop. Is the air duct open? Perception.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll perception to see that it is in fact open.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take a playbook from Carla. I'm going to try listening for Hanna and then stab up in the air duct where she might be.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception plus 5. 22.
22. She already sounds like she's pretty far down the air duct, like beyond. It goes into the wall.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to hop in the air duct and follow her.
All right, give me an athletics check real quick.
Oh, Harley. Athletics plus 4. Oh no, my dice. 17.
17. All right, yeah, you definitely you hop yourself up into the air duct with practiced ease, and the you look down the hall. Hold on. No, I want to, and I'm going to paste everybody. You're there, and let me get everybody else caught up.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on one second. My computer's working overtime here because there is just so like every token has its own vision assigned to it, which means that every time I move something, it re-renders the vision for every object on the map,
Yeah.
which is like a lot of shit. All right, yeah. So you come down and you can see. You don't see her down the end of the hallway or down the end of the duct. Your vision takes you. You can see that the end of this ends in another vent. But there's also an indent here where you can assume that there might be either another crossway or and perhaps another service ladder.
Okay. I just keep going where I think Hanna is going to be. I'm just
Okay.
trying to go after her and kill her at this point. That's my
That's
goal.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, you come down here. Yeah, there's another ladder. The vent, you can see that the vent down at this end seems to be undisturbed.
Okay.
So yeah, you go up.
Okay.
Which means copy, which means put this on the jam layer, and then I'm gonna paste you guys right here. And yeah, as you look up, you actually do successfully notice that, hey, Hanna is basically up to the next level already, or up to the second level, and is rapidly climbing and looking to escape. So
Okay.
you actually watch as like their leg disappears over into the air duct on one level up.
Okay.
So
I keep following.
got it. Okay. Yeah, you come back up to where you were before. This all looks very familiar. And you see the open air duct over here where that goes back into the main chamber. And yeah, you see duct. There's a grate directly beneath you. There is also a grate up to the north side. And yeah, give me a perception check real quick.
Sure.
And where the hell did I put Hanna's token? I don't
22.
even. I don't even know where my bad guy is, but apparently you do. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you actually hear her directly beneath you through
Okay.
this vent right here. And actually, as you make a perception check, you look down and you do see her waiting, looking up, and a crossbow bolt comes up through the duct as she sees your eyes.
I try to dodge it.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a little bit of cover. And yeah, it actually it misses your hair, just zips up like right between your eyes and sticks up clang into the top of the air duct. I like that fucking much.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and at that point, we are back on initiative order here. So
Okay.
let's roll a fresh initiative now that the surprise is over.
Okay. 6.
6, got it. All right, she got a 12. So, yeah, she's gonna immediately start running.
Okay.
Again, and I'm gonna put her on the token layer here.
Oh, good night, Joel. I love
Good night,
you.
Joel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sweet dreams. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. for him
Oh
right
God.
now. Yep.
Well, I sincerely appreciate you hanging out tonight. She's gonna go 5, 10. Perfect. And yep. And yeah, you see her dart away, but no other attack comes your direction at this point. What do you want to do?
I'm going to follow her. I'm going to kill her.
Okay. You drop yourself down, and I'm just going to drag you to the right map because that might just go faster at this point. Here we go. You pop out, and as you pop out, there's another crossbow bolt that twang comes flying right at you.
Okay.
And I fucking miss again. Oh my god. Yeah, because I get disadvantage on the roll. Yeah, that's gonna fucking miss. God damn it. All right. So yeah, because she's only got one eye right now. So,
Yep.
what do you now have a clean beat on her? What do you want to do?
Cool. I try to shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Full blast.
Yes.
All right.
With Hunter's Mark still on her, or did I lose my concentration?
You have not lost your concentration on her yet because you haven't taken damage since you recast it.
Okay. So that is a D20 plus 8, 6 times?
3 times.
Or
You don't have advantage this time.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Aw, man.
Yep. She actually manages to kind of like duck and dive out of the way. She's gonna ditch the crossbow, draw a long sword and a short sword, the ones that she had strapped across her back, and she is just gonna scream and bum rush at you at this point. This is an act of desperation.
Okay.
And yeah, she's gonna. Oh, that's a 21 to hit, and that is another 21 to hit. All right, hold on. Yeah, she's going to connect with both for 10.
Okay.
Yep. All right, it's not looking good.
Nope.
It is your action, though.
Okay. I try to shoot her again.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
There we go. Much better.
All right, I need you to make a concentration check real quick. 2 of them, actually.
Okay.
Because it was 2 successful attacks.
Let's see. Concentration. No. What's concentration again?
D20 plus your con save or con bonus.
Constitution?
Yeah,
is concentration?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. D20 plus 2. Oh no!
Damn it! All right. Yep. So yeah, you take the damage and you lose your hunter's mark on her.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking great. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Yeah, you hit her. You rolled the 3 attacks again, right? Yeah, because you got a 14, a 27, and a 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my damage to her would be.
Yeah, D6 plus 3 for the one hit.
6.
All right.
It's something.
29. All right, she's at 29 hit points.
Okay.
All right, and let's see. 16. That's gonna hit, and that's definitely gonna hit. Yep. You slip into unconsciousness.
Oh no! And with no teammates around, I can't be revived.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. She's gonna kill me.
I mean, she's got a much bigger plan in play at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a death save. Okay.
Okay.
And the first one is going to be, or yeah, roll D20, just a straight D20.
Sure.
All right.
3.
All right. Roll another one.
Okay. 18.
All right, you made one. All right, that's 1 success and 1 failure.
Okay.
All right, try again. One more death save. 10. That's 2 successes.
Really? Okay.
That is 2 successes. All right, roll one more. Oh God. Oh boy. All right. You are 2 and 2. You are like right on the threshold of death. Good Lord. Is there anything else going on here? All right, you want to roll one more?
Sure.
All right, this is life or death right here.
Okay.
Ah, the bad guys win.
Oh, darn it. Sorry, guys. You all came out to see me kick ass and take names, and I
You were.
died.
I mean, holy shit, though. That was pretty epic.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah,
that
was.
saves you.
Yeah, that NPC comes and saves you. Yeah, I mean, I wish. I thought about having them just drag you down back to throw you in with the hostages for a minute, but you've killed way too many of them at this point. They're like the whole operation. The whole operation was on the verge of being completely compromised, and yeah, Hanna G'rubr gets away.
This feels very much like a video game where the bad guy starts laughing and maniacally and game over.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun. Thank you.
This was amazing. That was dope as hell, Kate. You are a fucking savage, and I love it. So,
Thank you.
Bravo. Well played. Well
Thank
played.
You.
You definitely had me going. So awesome. All right. Well, hey, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Kate, hell of a job.
Thank you.
Of a job. You know, we can, you know, I definitely appreciate you, you taking the chance and having a great time with us tonight. Thank you everybody for watching. And if you're in Los Angeles, please come and see A Very Die Hard Christmas running at Theater Unleashed through the end of this week. Kate plays an absolutely phenomenal Holly Gennaro. And although Hanna G'rubr wins, wins the day tonight, Hans Gruber falls off fucking Nakatomi Plaza, and it is quite glorious in our show. Spoilers, not spoilers. Yeah, you definitely should come and check us out. So, and also, if you are looking to play D&D yourselves, please come check me out, mastermindadventures.com. Check me or any of the other fine DMs that we have. You could even play this mod, see how you would handle things differently. You know, there's whole different ways to go and do this. And I gotta admit, though, fucking just going balls to the wall, let's just kill everything that moves, worked like really, really well until it didn't. So,
until it didn't.
Until it didn't. But I mean, goddamn, Kate, my hat's off to you. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you all so much once again. You know, hope you're all taking care of yourselves, having a great week. And Monday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific, join us for Secrets of the Barrel Maze featuring the Turtle Tonys. Yeah. Until then, be good to yourselves and roll them 20s.